So welcome to the stream and welcome to the continuation of our Out of the Abyss campaign. We are picking up right where we left off in the Crowned Mountain. Our adventurers, who are, I believe, 9th level, right?
Yes.
Ninth level. Dismiss the overlay. I'd have to remember to update it for it to do that. They're 9th level. We are heading back into the second arc of our campaign, where we will be delving back into the Underdark, our stories within with the demon lords, and potentially the other locations we may have already visited, and new locations we have yet to see. But for now, we're in the Crown Mountain, doing a bit of research. We've spoken with the king, we've spoken with some of the council members, some of the people who have traveled across the lands of Alvaron and beyond to be here, to give assistance, to give insight, to participate. The Obsidian Pact has given some of their 2 cents. And a few things have been brought to the surface that our players were never aware of, or are now piecing together for the first time now that they are connecting a lot of the dots. Some revelations that Groth Bainar not only was responsible for this undertaking, the summoning of these demon lords to the Underdark, but his now protection by the Weavers, a very powerful, if not one of the most powerful organizations of wizards in all of the world. He is not only under their protection, but not much more can be gleaned from his whereabouts, what he may have done, and the situation at hand. Currently, one of the wizards of this organization, Toblin, has said little much to the context of what's going on. That being said, we are doing some research. We have just hit the Crown Mountain. You've seen a few of the different levels, but we have really just touched the surface. Our adventurers are now in the moment, doing a bit of reading, looking through some stuff, and taking some time to themselves to discuss and figure things out before the next council meeting, potentially tomorrow. So, you're all here. You're all piecing things together. What would you guys like to do?
Real quick, your audio's in a cave.
My audio is who?
In a cave.
In a who?
You sound like you're in a cave.
In a cave?
Sound like you're in a
In
cave.
a cave. In a cave.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
On Discord or stream?
Discord.
Then go fuck. No, just kidding. Let's see. Let's see.
I haven't heard the stream. Let me actually unmute it.
Let me see what's going on.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine on stream.
Oh, that's all that matters. Let me see what's going on. You guys pick up from where we left off, and I'll check what's going on.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, it's just restarted.
Okay. All right then.
So we're in a library.
Yeah. Library.
A library.
Library.
Looking stuff up.
So I just came over with the ridiculous idea that what's her name was in love with somebody else, and you just dismiss it.
Library.
Library.
The one I'm scared of, yes.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I thought I found something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, she left on her own.
Oh, she messaged me. She said Phil kicked her. What the hell?
Not even. I moved
the
her
hell?
over to Out of the Abyss. Why?
Apparently, you kicked her. Yeah,
Did I? She texted you quick. We go to add note. Cannot play. No, I'm joking. Oh my god. Next time, do it in a private message so you don't have a paper trail.
No, like I did that on purpose.
I know. Oh. I wanted to mess with you guys so much. I was gonna tell Adam, hey, pretend like you actually did just kick me from the party. Like, yeah, that's what happens when we do with the people that play League of Legends.
Are you here, ma'am?
Here.
You're
Okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
what's happening?
Sorry, Phil had one job and he's lacking.
oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Phil-
blacking
Phil
all right.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: can you see Out of the Abyss voice chat?
Yeah, I finally found it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, I forgot I had to give you access to it. Because last week, Mada over here just basically just brought you in, and I forgot about it. And it's like, oh wait, she can't see it. That's why she's in the other one. So I had to give you permission to you can actually see the chat.
I tried to look for it, and I was like, I kept joining another chat and then hanging out.
Yeah. That's when I realized I was like, oh wait, she can't see it because it's invisible.
There can be lessons learned here. 1, message me when there are issues. I will fix it. We are not ignoring you on purpose. And 2, Phil, be proactive. Come on, man. Think, Mark. What would we do?
I will still have you.
Well, thank you for joining. What I did was recap what we did, and we have just begun the session. You have missed literally nothing. I just asked
I was
everybody
there for the session. I said I was there for the session.
I know I do that. I know you take notes, but this party, it's kind of weird. I know you
I
pay
just
attention
can
a
never
lot.
read my notes.
It's all
Hey,
right,
you write them
Orga.
down though. You how you not read your own writing or your own typing?
I write it. It's all handwritten
notes.
and usually scribbly.
He says
Just has-
scribbly.
He just has pictures of
So-
different creatures you guys have fought, and if he has smited them or not.
Check mark yes to it. Yep, that was smited.
The things that
Ray's notes are just all the creatures we fought, and he said, "Can smash, can't smash."
Stay away from libraries.
Yeah.
He ever
libraries can't smash. All right, so like I
Fumes,
said,
heat,
picking up
water.
from where we left. Elements.
He's choking.
So just picking up from where we left off, you're all in this sort of culmination of a library mixed with this open reading, this multi-floored sort of book hall, and there's people tending and giving help for giving you assistance and finding things you might be looking for, and that's where we left off, and that's where we're continuing. So your time is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Can you tell us how long we sort of been looking through the library, roughly?
14 years.
Jeez.
I mean, it's time for a break. God dang, we looking through this library for 14 years.
Okay, guys, I think I finally
Exactly.
found something.
Not a drop of moisture in your eyeballs, just all dry. Ugh.
I guess since Ray didn't go into the library and's kind of been roaming around by himself, has he picked up anything that needs to be either helped with or something odd going around here in the Crown Mountains?
Sure. Make an investigation check. So, what am I doing? We can't be in the Crown Mountains if we're not listening to the Crown Mountain music.
and maybe put us on the Crown Mountain splash page?
Yeah. Yeah, point of inspiration for knowing what it's called.
I'll take it.
I had no idea.
Mhm. So, as we begin our journey, or continue, Ray, you've been moving around, seeing the different taverns. The people, the dwarves are stout, they are strong, and they are all hardworking at whatever vocation they've been aspiring towards. They are pretty honest and polite, and those that you have seen in taverns are enjoying their time here. You have noticed, at the very least, that in the time here, people have been talking about a great many things that always stems back to a few topics. The waking of the Warforged, the troubles of the Underdark, and the potential threats of certain named dragons. One that is brought up is a dragon that goes by the name of Calamar the Diamond Heart, a recent spawn of a tremendous ancient white dragon known as Isohedrus.
You gonna put those in the chat?
Nope. Sure.
Half the reason I can't read my notes because I have no idea what that's supposed to say or. Calamar.
Lamar.
Caviar.
It's pronounced Kavir, goddammit.
Say it right. Calamar.
The dragon would have piqued my interest for sure. So I would be asking about where have you heard about this Isodris?
Isohedrus hails from the frozen tundra in the north, far to the north, beyond where any maps show any landscapes or terrain or cities or dwellings. It is an ancient enemy of our people. Calamar, the Diamond Heart, is the most recent spawn that has taken up his father's vendetta against our kingdom. He's been commissioned a few times to be slain and destroyed. None have truly been successful in the matter.
Any Warforged tried?
No. Few Warforged remain, and those who have taken towards staying and protecting the mountain itself or adventures, learning of different potential allies and threats across Salvara.
Thank you, good sir. Let Ray know if there's any troubles needed here in the Crown Mountain. We'll be around for a day or two and start shoveling my way off.
Okay. You meet some other people, that are interested in whatever tales you can bring. Many have not left the Crown Mountain. The few that do, the most they go to is Gate Town, to see the surface, to see the never-ending ceiling, to see the sky and the stars, the moon. It's a rare thing. They enjoy what they do. They enjoy their home, their culture is something they're proud of. It's knee deep in honor, tradition, very little complaints, and no poverty is of what you can see. There's no one homeless, there's no one not working, there's not anyone not moving with a grand design in mind for themselves or their family.
Surface level. Good, good, good. Forges are hot. Things are being made.
The thing is, it's warm, but it's not grackle stuck hot. It is tempered by the consistent flowing waters and channels that seem to be circling and uh, culminating at the bottom of cavern. And you see the different levels. It's vast. It's a massive mountain.
I'm trying to
there
stay
are-
on the same level as the library and try not to get too lost.
Yeah. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Scheiße. Oh! Tipped off.
You eventually find yourself in
Lost in the Crown Mountain.
new campaign, Finding Ray.
Ray ends up in a new campaign.
You find yourself not once you realize what it is, you understand how you got here. You find yourself on one of the higher levels towards the surface. You find yourself in a cavern known as the Brew Ward, where distilleries and factories and farms are working on all manners of ales,
get lost.
wines.
I followed
No.
my nose.
Happy accident.
Yeah. You see
Happy
that
accident.
you happily discover the scent of sweet wines and hardened beers, and you can consistently hear the sound of rolling kegs through with wagons and stuff. You find yourself eventually given multiple free samples as you pass through. An ally of the Crown Mountain, many people offer you a taste of their sweet collections and what they have to offer and what they trade across all the different taverns and export out of Alberon, which is a huge commodity, dwarven beer.
Trying to make friends. I'll help out anybody that's needing help out rolling kegs around.
Okay. Mark, you in your time here, mark 1 keg of dark dwarven beer. But it is very unwieldy to carry. So, with that, everyone else is at the open level library. Addy, Tekel, Orgoth, was it Oris or
Visa, I think.
Oriza?
Yeah,
Ariza.
Oriza. Orgoth, Tekel. So the rest of you are here researching, planning. What would you guys like to do, or where do you want to go?
I was thinking, like, since we're kind of like learning about all this, Tekel's spending a lot of time here. I was doing it after the session, but I think at some point I kind of want to put together the stuff I found in the notes we had,
Okay.
like figuring something. I figured something out with like all these.
Mhm.
So.
So
And
you
I'll
wanna-
probably tell everybody like just in the notes there's certain notes have certain text highlighted, and it seems like that's maybe like a hint at what's going on, what the plan is for Gromp, Bainar, and Lolth. So yeah, just filling in Orgoth, Ray, Oriza, or not Ray, but Orgoth, Oriza, and Addy.
Why you say Ariza like that?
Oriza. No, just say it.
So what
It's
have you
okay. I've
guys
been
put
called worse.
So, feel free to discuss any of these things. You have handouts. You guys need to. Then you haven't already. The ones he's talking about are the discovered items tab. In our journal, there are many different letters. If you want to cite any of them, you can do so.
Hey guys, I found some interesting stuff in these notes we've gotten throughout our adventure in the Underdark.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, really?
there's certain sentences or phrases or names here that kind of stand out. For example, Rite of the Abyssal Cocoon. This is the note when they were talking about me and Aurora and how they wanted both of us. They wanted Aurora for a different reason, but they wanted me. It says like strip him of flesh and faith and weave him into the perfect instrument of Lolth's wrath.
Ooh.
And then like it has a name, Velindra Bainar, Inquisitor of the Dark Loom. And that's interesting because Archmage of Mesobranzan, Gromf Bainar, we know is the one that caused this. And with the stuff I learned about the rituals, bringing out these demons and everything, you need, and then like, and him disappearing, he can't just do it by himself or just disappear without help.
Can I go through the library to try to search for that name, Elizabeth Bainar?
Sure.
Valindra.
We're still in the library, I think, right?
Valindra.
Elindra Bainar.
And we also have Ilvara Mizram, apparently a chosen of Lolth. And then there's Braelia Kisnor, the Hand of Lolth. And right here it says,
what are the names of these notes?
oh, they're it's all different types of notes, and they're all bold, in bold. Let's see. Yeah, it's all different types of notes. I didn't mark down where I got them from, but I wrote them all down.
It's okay, no worries, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm just Orgoth is
The retrieval of escaped prisoners is one of them. The attack on Minzo Branson is another one.
all right. I'll catch up. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
Or you pass those notes over to Orgoth. He's gonna read them.
Yeah, and
Read
like
them again.
like I know it's like the drow seek to identify and capture the very fiends that now wander the depths. That to me that's interesting because why would they want to identify and capture them?
What's so special about them?
And also it's signed in shadow. Rizora Tenors, adjutant of the Mistress of House Zorlaren. It's interesting. Like this is just stuff that I'm putting together. I can't really find a reason yet, but I feel like it's all leading back to Minzo Baranzan, basically.
Do you think the key to all this is in Menzoberranzan?
Well, if Loth has something to do with it, then yeah. If Loth is the reason behind it, then yeah.
So we should go find
Well,
him?
sounds relatively go find him. It's or got to kind of shrug. He's like, so that's easier said than done.
Yeah,
The
this
Underdark is
archmage.
there's no joke.
Yeah, the archmage just disappeared. He couldn't just disappear out of nowhere.
Ilvara Mizrim, is that the same one that was at the prison when we were at the prison?
She was the one in charge over there. Yeah, she's the one in charge of the prison, Velkenvelv. In
Mhm.
Velkenvelv, yeah.
Yeah, you see Orgoth's eyes kind of get like there's like a little spark of flame.
Yeah.
I when you excuse me, dear, when you guys were down in the Underdark, did you guys ever use ritual transference?
No, not that I know of.
There's a note here by Damon Quillforge, and they talk about how the ritual transference. It says to lay a key upon the vault sigil because I'm thinking you guys opened up the vault or whatever.
We did,
Surround
yeah.
We're surrounded with 3 enchanted items of sufficient power. Speak the incantation of transfer. The magic will drain from the items and fuse into the key once more. Did you guys ever do that down in the darkness or in the Underdark?
Uh, yeah,
I
we
think we
did.
did.
We opened a vault, yeah, with a keystone.
But you ever do? But did you guys ever do the ritual?
I don't think so. I put all this magic into this one key, and it opened the door.
Apparently, they sort of knew that the the demons were on the rage, and they did say that the vault must be open with all costs to awaken the ancient wards, traps, and rooms to protect the palace. I guess it was just more like a self-defense mechanism than anything.
Yeah. Anyone have any other ideas?
Oh,
Other than going to Menzoberranzan to start poking around, it's going to be a tall order.
not any other ideas.
Just to get to Menzoberranzan.
Well, that's the thing is we're here trying to figure something out for the king.
Oh, I get that. And we're
Yeah.
trying to get to the heart of the matter, and this could be the heart of the matter.
My
So
thought
I understand.
my thought is I think Loth is wanting to take over the abyss.
And she's playing the Demogorgon against the
Pitting all of the demon lords
against
against each other,
against
basically.
each other. Yeah, well, that would make sense. Make a lot of sense, and it would make a lot of sense as to why everything is so active.
She is a banished god after all. I could see it really being a revenge thing for her.
And the answers are in Menzoberranzan.
Possibly.
Hmm. Do you think that this Ilvara is there? Or
I
do you
think
think
for
she's
I think
still
for sure Ilvara is there, or she's at Velkenvelv.
we owe her a little something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, go ahead, Guitar. I just have this vague idea in my brain.
No, I can't figure out the exact reason as to. I can't figure out the exact reason why all this is happening. I'm kind of piecing things together as it goes. So if you have anything, then
No,
Well,
see,
if as we explained it to Oriza, I mean, you're a fresh perspective on this. We've been dealing with this for a while. What do you think about this? And then again, I guess Addie would also be new at this because she wouldn't have come from the Underdark with Ray and Tekel and myself. So I kind of ask them who haven't been in the Underdark what they think from an outside perspective. Before, because you guys are going to be going down in there. If you want to go down to Meza Brands, it's a whole thing. So you got to be prepared, and so I'd like to know what you guys think about it all.
well,
Go ahead.
you go first. Go ahead, dear. You go first.
Oh, I guess out of character, I'm thinking, I mean, I'm a guide to the Underdark. I'm a druid of the land of Underdark, so I know how to kind of secret ways to kind of get in and out. Help you guys a little bit more than that, but
Oh, so do you explain that to us?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, well, that's very helpful. That's a great
It might
asset.
be smart. I think it's very smart of her to pit all these monsters against each other, though. But have they all come into contact with each other yet, or they're all in different parts?
as far as we know, I don't think any of them's come in contact with each other. My only thing is, if she wants to rule the abyss, bringing all the demon lords to the surface, I get, because it clears out those abyss areas for her to take control of. But then I don't understand it because of the fact that like like if the demon lords start attacking attacking on our land, on our plane, it'll eventually get to the drow and destroy the drow, getting rid of her worshippers.
Chaos.
Yeah, that may not be a problem for her. They may be expendable. In her pursuit of the power.
I think you're right about that.
These people don't think like we think.
Yeah, and we don't think like they think.
No, that's what makes it scary.
I don't
They're
think like
willing to
I think.
sacrifice their entire villages and entire races of people to get what they want. We can't even conceive of that. We only have control over ourselves, let alone anything else. So it's a different. If we're going down there, we're going to need every ounce of advantage we can get.
DM, I have a question.
Mhm.
So Addie's been reading some of like the journals and the letters that we got from Tekel. From the journal, can I get a general idea that the city's constructs fought the demon lords before, or were the clockwork constructs just fighting just the drow?
Based on the journals, it's hard to discuss because you weren't down there. Make an intelligence check.
Oh, I gotta minimize everything. Gotta go to adventure party. Click on me.
Maybe we can hire a squad of Warforged to come with us.
You know how hard it is to make Warforged?
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
Nothing. 15.
They sound like they're ready to do battle.
The based on that and some loose research you find, Blingdenstone, the city of the Deep Gnomes, was invaded by the drow. The Deep Gnomes had constructs, but they were mostly elemental, as some of your allies have spoken about. You not being there, you remember them talking about the earth elementals that maybe even protected them after the conflict. They have a deep connection with the Earth Caller, which is a minor deity within the pantheon. And the time you also heard and saw some of the journals that described there were some creatures and mechanisms and golems that were used to defend Blingdenstone against the drow, and for better or worse, eventually the Deep Gnomes were able to overcome them. That being said, at tremendous cost, as the king himself did flood most of the streets with acid to do so. Acid being a very powerful weapon in their hands. But that, with the culmination of their ingenuity, they did lose a lot of information during that siege. Their library was mostly burnt down. Many of their artificers were slain or taken, and those that remained were not able to get into the vault anymore. So it housed many of their powerful wards and information.
Okay. I sort of asked them, while you guys were down in the Underdark, did you ever come across a place called the Golden Hills? No. What about Lord? What's her name? Alaris. Have you ever heard of a place called the Golden Hills?
You mean Ariza?
Thank you, Ariza. I don't know why I came up with Alaris. I'm dumb. Forgive me, Ariza.
I don't know if I know that. Maybe.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I would think she would had heard of it.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry, I don't know. I only heard about it.
Don't worry. I'm literally, grasping at straws, trying to put stuff together. That's basically all I'm doing.
Well,
My eyes hurt.
Yeah, it's
a long way to
it's a difficult
Menzoberranza,
trend.
right?
Yeah.
Don't we have to go through Blindonstone to get to Menzoberranza?
Potentially.
If you're saying it's invaded by the drow,
Well, no,
It's
that
the
was
city
that
of
was-
it's the city of the drows.
Yeah, well, Menzoberranza is then.
Yeah.
Blinddenstone
No,
is very
no, no,
close to Menzoberranza.
right? Do we have to go through Blindonstone? Because if that was just invaded by the drow,
Well,
because
no, it wasn't just invaded by the drow. We got that whenever we entered the vault, and
Yeah.
we learned about that. Whenever we got there,
When we
because it was before we got there is when that happened.
It was about 50 years
It was
before
after
you guys.
we got.
Yeah, it was like 50 years.
Oh, you're talking about a long time ago. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought it just recently happened.
no, I'm going through the journals that basically you guys have, and so I'm just sort of like reading up on them because
Gotcha,
apparently if we're
gotcha,
going to go up
gotcha.
against either the drow, well, of course we're going to go up against the drow, and then also, the demon lords. I sort of read in one of the journals that they had clockwork, sentinels that they used to fight against the drow. But because the drow burned their library and most of their stuff, they can't make them function anymore. But then in
They
the
don't have the
journal, it also,
technology anymore.
yeah, and then but in the journal it talks about the Golden Hills, and so there's ancestors that are directly from Stone that might still be in Golden Hills somewhere in the Underdark. So I'm thinking if we try to find the Golden Hills, we may be able to find more information about maybe the demon lords or what's going on.
Well, would Ozir shit, now you got me doing it.
Ariza?
Oriza, Oriza, my dear, would you know anything about these Golden Hills? Knowing something about the being, from or
Bill already
a
asked.
druid of the Underdark? Oh, you already asked. She doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I already asked. Yeah, she doesn't know
No.
because it
Mm.
seems like it's something
I
of
could.
legend.
So we're gonna just wander the Underdark for some legendary Golden Hills. That does not
I'm
sound like a plan.
no. I'm not saying we have to go. It's just
Maybe
an idea.
we ask one of the librarians if there's any Underdark maps or any.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good thing to research while we're here.
Maybe there's something on the Golden Hills here right
Well,
now.
you would know
Let's all
that
dig into the library.
the Golden Hills are on the surface of the world. They're
Yeah.
not in the Underdark. They were the original homeland of the halflings and gnomes of the surface.
Wait,
They were destroyed in the more recent decades by name I don't think you would know, but it was destroyed in more recent decades, which is where the gnomes and the halflings sought refuge in towards the Crown Mountain, and that is how Landrin was created.
thank you.
Gotcha.
Where's the map? I know there's a map in Discord. It's not pinned messages.
Should be pinned, but in the other, it's in out of the abyss.
Yep.
Hmm. Aha!
Ah. Scratch everything I said.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. Because I was like, wait, I know about Golden Hills. Why?
Yeah, we were told about the Golden Hills when we were down there and about how it was on the surface.
I wouldn't. Addie thought she was onto something. He was like, nope, never mind, scrap. Move on. A day late and $1 short, I always say.
And a campaign ago.
Yeah.
I've got nothing more right now.
Me either. I feel like we're onto something. I feel like we're 75% there and 25% missing. We have the
Is the
info.
glittering mountain? Where is the Erie for the
to
for
the
the
right
riders?
of that. To the right of it.
In
Right next to
Urin?
Landrin. Yeah, right next to just to the right of it, right there. Right next to Landrin, and between the Numeron and Landrin is the Erie.
Oh, I see it. Gotcha. Well, those are our two options. And I mean, we can travel the Underdark or we go to investigate the Golden Hills and see what connection it has to this mystery.
No.
I,
Did-
Yes.
The lady that ran the prison that you guys were in shares a name with that guy. Maybe we should find her.
She doesn't share a name with that guy, but she shares a kind of a connection with Lolth with him.
Okay.
It did share a letter, though.
Is it important prisoners? No, that's the one that you talking about. You know, stripping him of his flesh and faith and leave him yada 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 style.
Strip him of his flesh.
Some of his flesh. Grind his bones to make it bread. You know, that sort of thing. The whole Olga talk.
Lay siege to his fortress. Well, would you guys like to do any more research here? Or do you want to head somewhere else? What are you looking for? I mean, also, as brought up before, if you feel like there's information your character would know, like Oriza, if there's something you would like to impart based on your history with the Underdark, or something you want to know to give you more context on what you might be an expert in, you know, you can always ask. If anyone here feels like they have something like that.
I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to go and get information, or if we're going to try to just go down there and poke around. That's a
the thing about that is the Crown Mountains, the king, all these people are wanting the reason as to why these things are here.
I mean,
all these demon lords.
Who's to say? Well, the only person that would, who would know that for sure, for definitively, nobody.
But
You want
all
to go
of
down
them
and
were
ask him.
deceived, for another wizard remained.
Could we get like a letter from the Dwarf King and come as emissaries so we don't get... And do you think the Drow and the Dogars know what's going on?
Yeah, they know what's going on.
They do know.
Yeah, because
form an alliance?
No, from
Drow
what
are the
I've
foot
no.
soldiers.
The Dwegar and the Drow aren't forming an alliance. The Drow, so from what I've gathered from Toblin and all that kind of stuff, and the wizard and all the stuff that we're going through, Gromf Bainar couldn't summon the demon lords by himself. He needed help, and the Drow probably wouldn't do it unless it was Lolth's doing. And Drow don't really work with other people that well.
Nah.
And these list of names that I got, like Rizora, Ilvara, they all kind of connect with Lolth. And Gromf Bainar couldn't do something like this by himself and get and go into hiding by himself, which we know Toblin has him and everything, and he won't give him up. So this is something that I think that like a select few of the houses of Drow have come together and done. But Drow don't work with others.
I should know that.
Well, you would know that the Drow are the big bad of the Underdark overall. The Drow run it like the king bees. They will capture slaves from all walks of life. They will
they're
find
like slavers. They'll do anything. They're ruthless.
They have some of the most powerful and dangerous magics within their possession. They can all summon demons at certain extents, though it does have tremendous drawback and potential downfalls. But the drow don't care. They use slaves to gain that power, and they wield it with an iron fist. They take slaves from all walks of life, whether it be from the surface or the Underdark themselves. They even enslave their own people, depending on the gender. It is a matriarchy, women on the top, men below, and if you are not of drow, full-blood drow heritage, you are most likely a slave or servant, which means half elves, half drow, anything like that, and you're working for your meal. Grapplestug is the heart of the Duragar society in the Underdark. It is their capital, and they do not let drow into their city. They may cooperate at some times because, though the Duragar are a powerful people, the drow have magics that they could not deal with. No one can. So, all people fear the drow in the Underdark. That being said, there are other societies. There's other people. You as well know of the Society of Brilliance, Orisa, a culmination of sorcerers who have, at one point or another, taken to cleaning up the Underdark in one way or another. Small victories here and there, trying to do good. They're a culmination of quirky wizards and sorcerers, Kuatoa, bugbears, different walks of life. There are gnomes and deep gnomes. Very small faction, but overall, the Underdark isn't a completely void of light and hope, but it always feels that way. Because one wrong step could not only be your death, but enslavement.
What's their name again? Sorry.
Which ones?
The group's name? Drow
Society of Brilliance.
Society of Brilliance. Okay.
Society of Brilliance are the good guys, for more or less. There's also some places that you know of that the others in the group don't know about yet. There's I had a map for the whole moment. Up there it was. But I had to open the book in a long time. Smell that. It smells like Barnes and Noble. So you know not only of the places mentioned of Menzo Baranzan, you know the quite detailed locations known as the Filfridens, the Gallery of Angels, rumors of a place called Graven Hollow. Lots of different places that the group hasn't been to because it takes time to actually competently search out safe places in the Underdark, and you come across a lot of weird societies who, for better or worse, though they may not be as evil or chaotic as the Drow or the Duragar at times, they stick to themselves. Filfridens is an extremely disgusting and vile place full of carnage and blood, gore, and usually orcs and gnolls that have taken to becoming raiders and just monstrous creatures, including also there are minotaurs that dwell there. There is Graven Hollow, which is a place that a lot of people have kind of looked to search out, as they have one of the most competent or historically vast libraries in all of the world, it is rumored to be, as their knowledge is written in the stones themselves. It is a stone giant fortress that has rarely ever been found. except by those who know where it already is. There's a place called the Vast Oblivion. Don't want to go there. It's located within the Worm Writhings, which, as you mentioned, potentially some of this stuff to the party, they have actually been in the Worm Writhings, for better or worse. There is a very prominent trade hub in the Underdark along the Dark Lake called Mantle Dareth. It's a nice place, but you've actually preferred a place called Sloopladoop once or twice. Very nice place, full of Kuatoa. They're cool people.
Swoop
wanna
it,
go
dude.
there.
Wiped off the
wanna
face
go
of the
there.
earth.
Yeah. That's, I just Sloopadoop's no longer there. Just letting you know, Ariza.
That's good to know.
But
Yeah.
there's a lot of things to know overall. Phase rest is a magical sort of energy that flows through the Underdark. It is consistently filled with this. It creates this like dim light. It's fused with magic, but can create difficulties when it's for divination-based spells, along with teleportation, which can be extremely chaotic if done near phase rest. But there's a lot of different useful information you know of. You can impart to them, discuss with, things you guys share back and forth.
Would teleportation include Misty Step?
Usually things of higher level, but Misty Step could be effective when done within vicinity of phase rest side.
I'll let Ariza. I'll let you know that Sloopadoop is where the Demogorgon was summoned.
Oh,
We
okay.
just made it out of there with our lives.
Yeah, or as the Kuatoa called him, Limaguge.
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 Yeah. Limaguge.
Yeah. So he that's.
I
that's
definitely
what-
know how to traverse that and not go.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to go that
I
way.
know the secret
well-
ways through there.
We also know the Demogorgon's been moving. It's not still in Sloopadoop because they went to Gracklestug, and the stone giants there held him off. Which is really saying something.
Yeah.
We got a entire army of Durgar and stone and like 4 stone giants.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they'll be back.
The stone giants are our friends. We had a good rapport with those Scott with the crew down in Gracklestug. I don't know. What do you?
Probably traded with them.
Most likely. I mean, you've become a friend to anyone you really come across. So, with that being said, any more research you want to do here or discussions?
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know about anybody else.
I don't know what else to ask. I mean, honestly, if
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to
have-
research anything, it's just, survival techniques in the Underdark, because it sounds like we're going back.
Yep. I got nothing but blanks.
Well, you do find a shop that sells trinkets that only a kobold would use. You find sticks with scorpions attached to the other end. You see these tiny little cages filled with bees in them. And you find what look to be tiny little jars containing like single servings of like gelatinous cubes, green slimes, black puddings, and those kind of sorts. Not for eating, says on a big sign.
Or puts it back quickly. It's like, oh shit, I thought that was pudding.
I duck. and go inside and go take my money.
You walk out with 2 sticks with scorpions attached to them, 6 assortments of black pudding, gelatinous cubes, single vials that do like 1d4 damage of acid each, and we'll say 3 baskets of bees.
The grubs.
As you grab all of these and put them in a kobold-sized backpack, make your way out. It's a couple of hours into all of your research and delving into things, and eventually Ray comes back, and it's interesting because as much as you're looking forward to a lot of the stuff, you haven't you still feel like there's so much before you, so much to learn, so much to think about, as well as explore the Crown Mountain in itself. It almost feels like a vacation you don't want to leave. But eventually you are approached by a male dwarf, young, brown hair, very well kept. He's wearing what looks to be light blue and white robes. He has a silver and platinum chain across his neck that dangles lightly. There's an arcane symbol fixed to the bottom of the chain. And he greets all of you in this area and says, "Hello, I've been looking for the Obsidian Pack for quite some time, and it seems like you are the odd mans out. Are you those invited over from Landrin to participate in the council?"
Yeah, that's us.
Yes.
Good. We'll have you follow me. The Archmage. Bring up the name real quick. Archmage Samar Thunderbrand has extended an invitation to the Hall of Magic and has asked me to escort you to the Archmage's Council.
Lead on, good sir.
Are you guys ready?
So,
Yes, dear.
Let's see what this gentleman's got to say. Oh, Risa, you should tag along with this.
Yes, I'll
Come on.
follow you.
perfect. This way. You go through many different levels. You take a very heavy stone lift that brings you at an odd angle down as you descend past the different districts. You see the taverns, the trade quarter, the brew ward, the farming turfs, the residentials, the estates, past where Eldith met you. See the forge district full of fire and flames and being cooled by all the water and smoke billowing up. Make it past the forge district, through the armory ward, down to the lower levels where you met in the throne chamber and the grand hall, and arrive towards a very expansive cavern lit by these huge stones lit up with arcane glyphs, massive in size, that look very much like the ones you saw when you met the stone giants in Gracklestuck.
Or symbols.
There's stone giants around here?
No, just the pillars, my friend.
It's from a long time ago, yeah.
These pillars have the same markings as before, when I first started getting interested in these ruins.
Or got those like a Mr. Spock fascinating. Doesn't know what to make of it.
So real quick.
Say that I asked what you guys found out in the place that kills bugbears. I'm good to see that you made it back, Ariza. The last library I went into almost killed me. And just say that
It'll take a lot to kill me.
Many libraries.
intelligence at zeros is it's a bad place to be. Maybe one day I'll get over my fear.
Here's the
The
mind
heart-
killer.
Try not to look guilty.
The mind killer. Everything's a mind killer to Ray.
Was it a
as you-
library where I smashed that glowy thing? Was that a library when I was in there? Okay, yeah. I was like, I'm just trying not to say anything about that right now. I'm just like,
I was
Well-
on the floor being dragged around drooling.
As you mentioned that, you start passing past these massive pillars. The path widens into a grand expanse where the very stones around you are sort of breathing and emanating with this magic that is slumbering. The walls here are polished in some ways, and then others unfinished, still natural. And you do see similar pillars of arcane writings and runes, similar to the one you saw in Blingdenstone. Very much similar.
Don't touch the walls.
Unlike there, where you saw one, you see dozens. Dozens upon dozens of these. They seem to be collected. They seem to be brought here. And some seem to be under construction, as you see various dwarves chiseling stone and preparing massive inscriptions to be prepared, glyphs of tremendous power in ancient tongues. You see these glowing runes that shimmer in hues of gold, copper, crimson, and pale blue. Each color a different school of thought, a different lineage of dwarven craft. Some runes blaze bright and alive, whispering faintly of low tones that echo through the cavern. They whisper to you, very much like the ones in Blingdenstone did when they drew you to them. But the dwarves here don't seem afraid. The dwarves here seem like this is the nature of magic. This is their vocation. This is what they do. And this is what the Hall of Magic has in store for everyone. You see, every moment, dwarves looking through papers, walking, all wearing different kinds of robes. Different schools of magic are emblazoned on them by the different colors of the clothes they're wearing, the whites and the blues, the reds. You hear soft chanting drifting through the air, different sort of old tongues of different dwarven dialects. As some people pray, some people utter incantations, others are researching and casting ritualistic spells in different floors. But all of it echoes here as you're being escorted through the main hall and eventually going, and you see all the different chambers. You see some in small little cubbies of prayer and people creating magical apparatuses, some people fabricating entire structures in grand halls, transformation and transmutation spells where people are turning gold from a hardened element into something liquid. You see forges here. You see things that are evocative of dwarven ingenuity. This is the place where magic's kept.
It's a privilege to be here.
It is.
This is what the column looked like that I smashed a while ago.
Impressive.
Are you smashing things? Morgoth?
I'm not smashing anything. No, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I'm starting to feel like up bad. I'm like, oh God. Look at all these columns. Feel bad. I smashed the last one still.
Can anybody touch
I got a
the
little
walls?
a little complex right now.
Can anybody touch the walls?
Yes, if you what? You can feel free to touch anything without destroying them. They're quite safe.
Oh, not gonna do it though.
Yeah, we're gonna stop touching anything.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, these are extremely ancient, old. This is a magic. It's old magic, and it needs to be tended to properly over many decades. We spend time speaking to the runes, to the stone, singing to them, and making sure that they consistently are aware of our intentions, of our histories. We share dialogue with one another, and they remain pacified. It is dangerous to speak to any of them that may have been from a time beyond our own, before the proper rituals and incantations have been performed. That's why when we do discover any of these in the old world, it is given a great deal of time before it can be actually transported back to the Crowned Mountain for restoration and research.
Okay.
Quite safe.
Okay.
He says quite safe, and Takal just kind of looks at it and like, uh-huh. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, safe. Yeah.
Well, it explains a little bit why the one you found
Shaking
in
his head.
Blended Stone was a bit more
Yeah.
confrontational, as nobody
Yeah.
kept to that library, and you also unsealed it after
Yes.
a long being dormant. And the
And
last
who is this? Who is the one that came to pick us up? What's his name?
You haven't asked.
Yeah.
So name.
What's your name?
I'm sorry. Control F search. So find out what I wrote down. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong person.
Are you going to meet him again?
I'm gonna write it down for you.
What is your name? Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Doran Stonebell.
Doran Stonewell. Cool.
So, shall we continue?
Yes.
You make your way through the different chambers, the hallways, different winding staircases, until eventually you feel like you're getting to place of reverence, separation. You see what look to be different slabs of walls floating in just like perpetually with different text on them. You see rather, you hear some of the runes whispering to you as you pass by them. Eventually, the princess leads you through a wide, rune-lined archway and into a chamber very vast, large enough to be a small fortress in itself. The temperature drops slightly, not from being, too cold, but from the density of the power in the air. You see these massive slabs of runes floating. You see gemstones crusted over crystal and amethyst and blue, all hovering in different off locations above pedestals, but massive in scale. You see tables of work. You see the entire area is carpeted, massive libraries of probably 15 feet high, if not larger. You see what looks to be three dwarves in here, one human, conversing as you're escorted in. You do notice that in the far off part of the chamber, on a high staircase that overlooks this entire area in the back, it's glowing with some faint runes and some big gemstones illuminating it. There's a massive, similarly looking teleportation circle in this room. You hear him say, here the masters are gathering and they are already in deep discussion. As you see the three masters you saw before, I'll bring them up.
The brands? These are the brands?
These are
The brands.
You see Archmage Tharmar Thunderbrand. You see Archmage Krabnir Firebrand. Archmage Holdren Frostbrand in discussions with a blue-robed human, Tobin.
Dublin.
As you get close enough, and you hear a bit of the conversation as they're all discussing. You hear your warnings carry great weight, wizard. The surface trembles with rumor, and the Underdark turns with madness, and yet you hold the key to all of our answers. Tobler just continues back. No, if I could speak of it, I would. I have never kept anything from you other than a few of my misadventures here and there. But those have been for the greater good. I travel, as you well know, for the protection and betterment of Alvaron proper. If I had the means to give you what you seek, I would have given it gladly. That's how the conversations continue for a little bit, back and forth. You hear, as they continue to talk back and forth, you all enter, and the Archmages turn to you, and Toblin, it seems that our heroes of the hour have arrived.
Hey, Toblin.
Welcome. Dear friends, come, join us. There's very few outsiders that get to revel in the Firebrand, Thunderbrand, and Frostbrand presence. And it's a bit stuffy, and I could definitely use a break from all this as he wanders around and starts looking at interesting baubles and research that they've been working on. Just touching stuff he probably shouldn't be touching, but...
Yeah, can I run up? Can I obviously run up to him real quick and like whisper in his ear? And I don't care if anybody knows. I'm like, are you Jim Jar?
Uh, he he looks at you a bit puzzled as he just like grabs like this like knick-knack that just like as he touches it, it just says lizard, lizard, lizard. And as he puts it back on the table, he looks left, he looks right, and he just puts a finger to his lips, says, "Shh." Make an insight check.
You would. You keep saying that you want to help, but you can't. I've heard that before.
No, just make an insight check.
I'm working on it.
He's fucking with you.
Oh, I just kind of slumped. All right, well, see you later, Tobin. Not Jim Jordan. He said he was a god, you know. I'm just. Give a little kneel to these guys and be like, all right, no, it's not Jim Jar, guys.
Miguel just looks at you like, what?
Well,
Holden
you remember when he
speaks
took
up.
the key? You remember when he took the key? Oh, sorry, somebody's talking.
Oh, that's. As Holdren speaks up, welcome, friends and allies outside of the mountain. We've brought you here today as you have personal knowledge of the demon lords at hand, and we wish to speak to you directly. And in the presence of Toblin, the wise, the unhelpful in this darkest of times. Is there anything in particular you could bring to light to us that we can draw from the well? And that perhaps we can put our collective minds together and come towards a solution, a revelation. You are small in the grand scheme of things, but we feel like your presence and the proximity to such things makes you invaluable witnesses.
Yeah, we're basically at a loss right now. We put together quite a bit, but we could use the help. We could use the help to figure out the reason as to why all this is happening.
Mage Cromner, Firebrand speaks. I care not anymore about the reasons for this, but the solution. We have the might of the mountain behind us. We have 10,000 doors strong, well ready to invade the Underdark if need be.
Yes. But I believe if we could find the reason, then the solution becomes easier.
Holdren speaks in response. I agree with this. We need to know specifically what has brought these demons to our plane of existence, as well as their intentions, regardless of how chaotic they may be. Each demon lord is a malice upon itself, a world of terror and violence set upon our lands. But by understanding our enemies and their goals and what has brought them to us, we might find a simpler solution than war and unwanted violence. Dwarven lives are precious in these times. We cannot risk leaving the mountain undefended just to be on the offensive. Cramner refutes and says, you underestimate our strength in these times. We have become quite strong. We have many trained wizards in our realm. and we will soon have the warforged at our back again. We can deal with these demon lords one at a time if we need be.
I think Tikel will probably just pull out all the notes and just. I don't know if just dealing with them one at a time will be good enough. And I believe Lolth is behind everything. And what if their target isn't just the Underdark? What if it is the Crown Mountain? And while everyone's fighting all of them, they want to come for the mountain. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, they're not going to take it all at once, but this could be the next step.
I mean, this is the most heaviest guarded settlement. Pretty much everything else is open range. If they can take the Crown Mountain, they can take the rest of the world.
The bastions are basically our last hope. We can't afford to have the Crown Mountain defenseless.
So the only place that we right now can figure that we're going to get any information on this is in Mazbaranza.
Mm-hmm. The secret
Archmage
lies within.
Tharmar Thunder. Yeah. Archmage Tharmar Thunderbrand speaks and says, "The Crowned Mountain's defenses are more than formidable to beat back any of these threats. And
Oh,
I
well,
would give them."
I don't doubt that.
Orgot just goes,
That being said,
He's seen the Demogorgon.
as Tharmar continues, I myself have faced the demons on their own plane before. I have seen the Armageddon they can unleash. I will give you, in trade, the notes you've offered, we will look into. And I will allow you personal access to this, our own library. I've already culminated some things that might be of use in this time. Some written in my hand decades ago.
Thank you.
So Tolan speaks up.
Appreciated.
But would I be included in any of that as just research purposes? It is quite fascinating to read from your own hand. You've rarely offered. Tharmar just looks at him with eyes of lightning. Just like don't push it. Oh.
If you don't mind, I believe what's going on isn't just about the demon lords just coming to this world. I believe there's a reason behind it. I have a feeling Lolth is the reason behind it, and there's so much more than just these demons causing chaos. I think there's more to it than that. I believe the drow and Lolth are planning something. I just can't figure it out.
Well, as Cramner speaks, give us what you have. We'll research and figure things out. Doran, reach out to the king. Let him know that we will be taking this with utmost personal stake. We will discuss things further with Toblin and the Obsidian Pact, and when we have come to a conclusion, convene in the Grand Hall once more. The dwarf bows and leaves. As you bring the notes up, towards the archmages. Tarmar stays where he is, as Kramnir, stout, red-haired, half armored, half robed. Looks like a mix between a wizard and an artificer, and a dude who will just smite the shit out of you all in one. As he grabs the notes and the journals and all of this stuff in one hand and starts bringing it over to Archmage Holdren. Tharmar eventually approaches, still exudating this sort of just extremely, like he's about to cast chain lightning at like at the drop of a dime.
At like 20th level.
Yeah. He approaches and says, "These are a mixture of different notes that I have pulled from different tomes over many decades. I have much more for you to potentially look at, but I have brought forth the most immediacy, including something based on what you have discussed before. If the Demogorgon is within the Underdark, it is important to know as much as we can about him. And though it is a restricted topic, I give to you an excerpt from the Demonology. Be careful of what you read, that it does not take you. I will be close in case your mind becomes befuddled."
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering, can we not bring the demon lord, find a way to bring the demon lords together so that they can kill each other, and we can risk less lives are at stake?
Yeah, because they're not going to get along at all. So if we
Yeah.
can get them in the same place at the same time, they can take each other out.
Isn't that what
And
It's a very
I
good
know a lot
idea.
Moth was
about the
doing?
Underdark and how to traverse it, and but I think that's
As
the best course of action.
Archmage Tharmar really rarely has emotion on his face. His eyes are covered in lightning. His head tilts to this, and he touches his beard. "This would be extremely exciting to pursue. But where would we bring forth the incarnations of carnage?"
Dro City?
All-
Or it's starting?
all the archmages like turn their head like at that like
Maybe
directly
you
looking
too.
at you, like
You could get 2 birds stoned.
Kramnir says, like with a nod and a very drawn out, "This is possible, and you know it, Tharmar." Tharmar, speechless, doesn't say anything but looks to Kramnir, and Holdren says, "We have discussed this before, and we will not discuss it in front of Toblin, who is reflectively." Toblin, by the way, at the matter, all of this, he's just got like his arms up, like, "I am not speaking. I haven't said nothing. Like, why you keep bringing me up?" Holdren just like they start to like have this unspoken conversation with each other. That eventually comes towards the culmination of Darmar saying, "This is a possibility. Give us a few moments." And the three of them start to head off to the further off. There's like this room is massive, so they start heading off towards the teleportation sigil, and then eventually Kramnir says, "Toblin, come! Do not act like you are not listening." Toblin eventually reluctantly joins them. um, and you guys are here. You were given before Tharmar left two very small like notebooks that are filled with excerpts of two different books. One is an excerpt from the Abyssal Codex, volume 6, called The Demogorgon. And one is an excerpt from a book called Lineage of the Abyssal Houses, a treatise on the Bainar legacy. What would you guys like to read first?
I want to read the first one first.
The Abyssal Codex.
Yeah.
All right, so I give you
Oh shit, it's long.
Yeah, excerpt from the Abyssal Codex, the Demogorgon,
Oh, the Demogorgon? Is this a story?
Volume 4. All right. Compiled by Arcanist Vuldrin of the Iron Sanctum, now presumed devoured.
Oh, he did.
Among,
That's a
among
shame.
all the terrors that dwell within the churning chaos of the abyss, none embody its primal fury and contradiction more than the Demogorgon. The Prince of Demons, the sibilant beast, the is it implacable?
Yeah.
Implacable Maw. He is not merely the ruler of one abyssal lair, he is the abyss given form, its hunger given will. His domain, the gaping maw, lies upon the 88th layer of the abyss, an oceanic nightmare of endless, fetid seas where titanic serpents drowned deities in horror without name within beneath cyclopean cliffs of bone and coral. Here, the waves themselves whisper his name, and even the tides obey no law but madness. The twin tyrants, Emil and Hethridia. Demogorgon is a being of two faces, each ruling one side of his mind. Emil and Hethradia. Is it Hethradia? Hethradia.
Hethradia. It's the same.
Oh, Hethradia. Okay, Hethradia. Uh, Locked in an eternal war for dominance over their shared flesh. Each head desired the other, yet neither can destroy its twin without ending itself. Thus, the Prince of Demons is never at peace and never fully sane. Is it Emil?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
Emil, the left head, speaks with the voice of guile and silvered reason. He is cunning, patient, a serpent's tongue wrapped in honey. Emil believes that domination through corruption is true conquest, to twist mortals and demons alike into servitude by making them desire their chains. His followers are the schemers, the whisperers, the tempters. His name in mortal tongue means the whisper below. Hethridia, the right head, is fury unrestrained, a brute god of destruction and instinct. He howls, bites, and rages until the seas boil. He believes only annihilation proves supremacy. His followers are berserk, tyrants, and beasts. His name means the devouring one. When one head speaks, the other growls. When one sleeps, the other dreams. And when both awake in accord, entire worlds have drowned.
Oh man, I know what he's living through.
Ugh. The fall of the first prince. It is written that before Demogorgon rose, there was another who claimed dominion over all fiends, Obox-Ob, the primal prince of demons. He ruled the early abyss when it was little more than a festering wound upon creation. But from the depths of those infinite layers, Demogorgon rose, a creature not born but evolved by the abyss itself, shaped its hunger to mirror its chaos. He hunted Obox-Ob across 12 layers, and on the shores of the gaping maw they met in war. The battle raged for centuries, and when it ended, Obox Obe's husk lay impaled upon coral spires, his essence devoured and his title claimed. Thus, Demogorgon became the first true prince of demons, the only one to earn the crown through conquest rather than inheritance. His rivals in unbroken reign, since that day may have risen to challenge him, and all have failed. Orcus, lord of undeath, whose armies of the dead could blot out the plains. Gratz, the dark prince, whose silver tongue has broken archdevils. Yinagu, the beast of butchery, whose hunger knows no end. Even Lolth, queen of shadows, once sought alliance and later betrayal. Yet none have even killed him, or have ever killed him. They have fought him, wounded him, schemed against him, but the twin minds of Demogorgon, divided thou they are, make him untouchable. When one falters, the other endures. When one bleeds, the other hungers. Many scholars believe his immortality lives in the conflict within. That is very that its very duality prevents his destruction. A being of one may be slain, or of one will may be slain, but how do you kill a god that never agrees with itself? That's actually okay, yeah. The
Yeah, man.
heroes who fell.
Pretty
Hey,
tight.
it makes sense.
Yeah. Countless mortals have faced Demogorgon in legend. None have triumphed without divine aid, and even those blessed by the gods paid dearly. Saint Helvar Ironfist, the dwarven paladin who sought the seal of abyssal gates, torn asunder and his soul devoured. Archmage Velthrian, who tried to banish him from the staff of eons, turned to coral as Demogorgon laughed, forever frozen in the tides of the maw. The Sisters of the Spear, twin Azamar heroines, who mirrored his duality, impaled by their own blades, when Emil whispered one and Hethridia commanded the other. Even Tanar Hale, the unseen, an ancient celestial who said to have fallen, his wings turned into sea serpents that still guard the maw. Each time a hero dies by Demogorgon's hand, their name is whispered into the abyssal surf, becoming a new note in the ocean's endless mad song. The warning of Arcanist Voldrin. Never attempt to understand him, never attempt to divide him, for in doing so you feed both halves of his hunger. Demogorgon is not madness, he is the balance between sanity and insanity, and in the balance lies eternity. So it is written, so it remains. The oceans of the abyss churn forever in his name, and the world itself trembles when both heads turn their gaze toward it. For with Amael and Hethridia speak as one, the plains will know the sound of two mouths, and one will.
Thank you for that. Very well done.
Very scary. Go ahead.
Now make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't say the last word.
Oh, that worked great.
Oh, Jesus, horse pussy.
There is a mixture of adrenaline and like shaking, which is it's not necessarily just like the fear. It's not just fear, it's this hyper, like each word, each passage kind of brought in imagery into you and made your blood boil. And in other cases, you started to get cold and vibrate. Your nose starts to bleed, and you have just read an excerpt from a codex that is probably much more dangerous if the actual book was in your hands. For the next hour, you have disadvantage on saving throws.
Okay.
Might not come into effect. But but now you understand what it would be like to read from the actual codex.
Yeah, okay. And I mean we found out the names of the heads, right? Like that's a big thing is figuring out their names.
Emil and
Two
Hethreda.
heads,
Hethredia.
one body.
Hethredia.
That's yeah, I remember a while back we were talking about like that and nobody really knew their names, but we found out their names.
Just the Demogorgon.
Interesting.
Does knowing their names give you any protection from?
No, but it could lead to something else.
Invitation to dinner.
Gives you advantage on getting slapped by the getting your shit. uh, who knows? There is definitely power in names. You just don't know, and how that can be used yet. But also in knowing that there's two of them and their duality is also very important. Demogorgon
And
is just
they don't have
it's just
they have two different wills,
Yeah, it's yin and yang kind of move.
but the end of that is interesting.
Bing and Fang.
Would anyone like to read the excerpt on the lineage? I mean, I keep saying the lineage of the Abyssal Houses, a treatise on the Baynor.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Maybe Tekel, you don't read the next one and wipe your nose.
Don't worry, dear. I got this. Excerpt surmise the lineage of abyssal houses. a treatise on the Baynor legacy. Thank you, Baynor. It don't
You've been
sound
saying
like
it all
Baynor
day.
at all.
You know, like the Archmage Grumph Banner.
Yeah, Groff Baynor. To speak the name Baynor is to whisper the heartbeat of Mesobranzin itself. Among the noble houses of the Underdark, none have woven their powers so intricately into the fabric of chaos as House Baynor, the oldest and most venerated of all drow dynasties. For millennia, they have stood as both priests and tyrants beneath the Spider Queen's gaze. Her chosen web made flesh, their words are law, their schemes unending, and their loyalty a matter of interpretation, not faith. At the heart of their legend stands Archmage Groff Baynor, the eldest and most dangerous of Matron Baynor's surviving sons. Though male, a station of servitude and lost ruthless hierarchy, Groff deflected expectations by mastering the arcane arts so completely that even the priestesses dared not challenge him. His genius in conjuration and planar magic was unparalleled. It is said that his mind was a forge where chaos itself was tempered into order, if only the span of a spell. Loth herself favored him, not out of affection, but admiration. In him, she saw not devotion, but ambition untainted by humility, a reflection of her own cruelty in mortal form. Through her silent approval, Groff performed works no other mortal could survive. He was the first to open a stable gate of the abyss from the Underdark, not through divine ritual, but through pure application of arcane. Okay, hold on, fellas. This is sort of crazy. This man ripped open a plane with just his arcane will alone. Oh Lord, this man is dangerous. His summoning on the demon lords, whether blunder or design, was not the act of a servant. It was a statement of a god who had not yet been given his title. But if Groff was the flame that burned too brightly, his younger sister, Valindra Baynor, was the shadow that burned from beneath. Where her brother sought control, Valindra sought communion, a master of demonic transformation and ritual corruption. She devoted her studies not to calling demons, but becoming like them. Her chambers beneath the tier breach were filled with the screams of failed experiments, slaves, lesser priestesses, and captured monsters, all twisted by her attempts to replicate lost divine cruelty. I feel there's a connection between her and what's his name?
Zareth.
Zareth, yeah. Uh uh what am I lost? Hold on.
It's
It was
Lord.
Valentra who was it was a Valentra who first perfected the Drider transformation rites,
Yes.
merging drow and spiders into one profane form. The process was both punishment and devotion, a ritual that burned away mortal identity until one obedience and hunger remained. She called it the embrace of the true form. Even now, deep inside the caverns of Menzel Branson, her followers continue to work, binding flesh, faith, and fear into one endless metamorphosis. Together, the siblings represent two halves of lost perfection: Gromf, the mind that commands, and Valendra, the body that obeys. Their ambitions diverged only in method, never in purpose. Whether he sought to rewrite creation, she sought to refine corruption. The denim whip's pit smile upon such symmetry. And though Gromf has since vanished from the Underdark, his sister whispers remain. They say Valendra now serves not as a priestess nor noble, but as something far more dangerous, a midwife to demons, birthing horrors that crawl not from wombs, but from the dreams of power. Her work, like her brothers, is a hymn to their goddess, and to those who listen carefully in the depths of the Underdark, the echo of their chorus still hums. All things may be remade if one dares to suffer enough to shape them. I like that line.
I like
It's
that threat.
grim
Crazy.
stuff.
That's a nice threat.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So wait, is Grumpf trying to become a god himself?
Seems like he's just waiting for it to be called one. He seems like he's got all the powers of one without being called one.
Does do any Takel, do any of the journals still sort of say that Grump still is not resigned, but like still has favor with Loth, as far as we know?
Is Gromp fighting Loth?
Uh, I don't think they're fighting. No. Hang on. Um,
Maybe that's why he can't be found, because Loth poofed him.
no. We know that Toblin has them. We found that out last week.
You do know that the Weavers are in possession of Grumpf, and Toblin is, yeah. And
Yeah.
So
Toblin
okay,
has
so
discussed that they are under his protection.
wait,
I could
the
see the
Weavers are
Weavers. I could see the Weavers not really siding, but with somebody with that kind of magical capabilities, they don't want to lose somebody like that.
yeah.
And I could see that's the reason why they're under he's under their protection.
So they're like his minions.
No.
No.
Can we go see
They're
the
they're
Weavers?
all they're all super powerful archmages like Grumpf basically or like Toblin.
Do we know where the Weavers are at?
So okay, so Orgoth, think of it this way. Think of let's say Kreth, right? He was, nice and strong.
Greth?
Yeah, just think of it in it's a situation like
Just imagine in real time, like Ray
I,
turning
I,
around, like
I
Grumpf.
I look at Ray, I'm like, yeah, I miss him too, buddy. I miss him too.
what would be one way to keep somebody as strong as Kreth was from leaving in a sense? You would sort
Brain?
of put him under your protection, right? Because one, he's a good asset. Two, he's strong. And then three, if he was major enemy, you would hate to fight him because you know how strong he is. It's the same thing that the Weavers are doing. They know how strong Gromp is, but they don't want to make an enemy out of him because he can literally, if he wanted to, rip a whole gate
Okay, so they're
in some of the
acting
other
as
demons.
minions.
No, they're not acting as minions. They're not
They're not
doing what he
acting as minions.
says.
Yeah, they're just trying to
So-
keep him under his protection because if anything goes wrong, they may have to fight him, and they know they may not win, and they
Tobin
don't
in
want
the
to make
back
an
just
enemy.
says, if he starts something, I'll bust his head, bitch. I'll bitch slap that one. He just starts doing gang signs, but it's just wizard. Like,
So it's one of those things where it's like if Grumpf, if basically anyone tries to like do something to stop Grumpf, his power alone could not just destroy the world we're in, but any type of fight, if they do end up stopping him, could destroy most of what we know.
Mhm.
In the fight itself. So in order to prevent that from happening, they're keeping him not as
And I
not as like
understand.
a
I
leader or
understand all of it.
anything, but yeah.
I get it. They're
'Cause appar-
they're keeping
But-
their enemies closer, their friends close, but their enemies closer.
Close, exactly.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
they're not doing what he says, but they're just keeping him with them.
Yeah, but they're basically going to jump through whatever hoop they have to keep him placated.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so
they
they're
ha-
basically acting as minions. They may not be minions, but they're going to be like, "Oh, I need a
Well,
glass
they-
of warm milk. Let me
Yeah,
get
Just
that
well-
for
because
you,
you
sir."
call him Darren doesn't mean he belongs as Darren.
um,
Yeah.
oh, a nice
I'm
whole
sorry.
cross fight. No, that's good. That's good. I like that one. I give you that one. So for all intents and purposes, just to give some context, the Weavers are the opposite version of the collective of Mesberot.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Where the collective are extremely powerful, dangerous, and almost completely autonomous, like their own nation of threat and like grand designs. The Weavers are control the largest area of Alvaron by far. They protect and create peaceful security throughout Alvaron in their borders. They have the largest city. They have the largest population. They have.
Are they magic based, like the council?
Absolutely
Yeah, they are.
magic based. Everyone aspires to go there. They actually have open border policy for people who do wish to come into their country and dominion. You can trade. You can do whatever you wish. People aspire to join the Cerulean Academy, which is a very prestigious magic school that takes in all walks of life. And they are definitively the most powerful bastion in all of civilization. That being said, it comes with a great threat that it is ruled by the Weavers, who are the most powerful wizards in all of the realm, each an archmage of every school of magic, known and unknown. They consistently try to liberate different magic across the world. Whether you see them as good or not, it is an extremely lawful and peaceful place for people who have made it there, including their borders are very well protected. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything that can't be going awry with their capture, or however you want to put it, of Gromf. As Tobin has stated, it is something he cannot speak on. But as you know, you could probably speak to Tobin's character as you've met him. As good as natured as he is, he's a bit weird in some cases, but doesn't seem to have any hostile intentions or used to use Gromf in any way. As he's already stated, he disagrees with this charge that he is now under their protection, where he's within, or as he said, they have him and he is under their protection. Who knows what that means? But I just want to give a general context to everyone, so we can all be on the same page.
I'm on
About the Society of Brilliance.
This guy's like almost a god. I can't imagine he needs anybody's protection.
Man, what's a god without people?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. He's just using these guys as a front line.
I mean, I believe that Loft wants to use them.
that's funny because as you said, Frontline. Literally, I have a friend on Steam called Frontline that just went online and blocked out my freaking overlay. He said Frontline is now playing Battlefield 6. I'm like, thanks. Sorry, continue. Eventually, the Archmages return.
Hello, Brands.
The Brands
God's
return
my non-believer.
along with Toblin. Well, he's really given us some thoughts. And it's very much of an inspired idea, if I do say so. All compliments, young miss.
Thank you, sir.
Ariza? Yes?
Ariza.
Remind me to never get on your bad side. How will the Archmages can take this from here? I've already said my piece. As Toblin moves to the corner, starts reading through some books, and looks to you, Sakal, and goes, "Oh, do you mind if I read that to you?" He points to the demonology.
No, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he grabs it, and he just this like little jiggle. It's like as if like he just got possessed by some weird thing. Yeah, always exciting. Attempted possessions are always part of the deal. As he starts flipping through the pages, he moves on, doesn't it? Doesn't think past what he just said. As Toblin starts to read the codex on his own side. Archmage Starmar says, "Your approach maybe not fully culminated into a full plan. We agree with. We like this idea. The demon lords are incarnations of chaos and Armageddon. They think only of annihilation and survival, supremacy and dominion. If we can get them all into one place, this is a tremendous opportunity to have them do our work for us. And if possible, finding a location suitable for this would be ideally in a place where they can do the most harm. But we have come to the understanding that though the drow themselves may be a dangerous people, we cannot fully sanction that the target be the drow city, Menzoberranzan. It is not in us to commit a genocide, much like our people suffered hundreds of years ago. But it is an inspired idea, still something we wish to bring forth. You have our support in this matter.
How would we go about bringing them to one place?
Without us
okay.
being the bait.
Oh, never mind.
I don't think I think that's basically our lot in life.
Yeah, but what
We are the
location?
bait.
But what location would be the best? I mean, we could.
Oh,
I mean, you guys. I mean, joking, but we could be the tech. Technically the bait. But where's a place where we can get them all together and fight each other, and we just come in and clean up?
Aldrin speaks and says, well, that is the thing. Even at their weakened states, a demon lord is nothing to underestimate. And who's to say they are all going to slaughter each other? Perhaps in the end there might be one demon lord standing, but even then you will have to face it. We can lend you as much support as potentially our own assistance, but a demon lord on itself will take armies and powerful paladins and wizards of the like, and no shortage of courage. Whatever we choose, we will still have to make our final stand against one of these demon lords at the very least. But that being
Maybe
said, we are no experts on the Underdark. And Cramner speaks up.
maybe.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, go.
No, I was just thinking maybe the stone giants would be the best ally to have in this fight because they seem to be able to hold their own to some degree against the Demogorgon and Gracklestug. They might be of a good ally to search out in this
They
in
all
the Underdark. If there's the
they all
idea of
look at
that
each other and
hidden,
agree at this. Have you heard
what
of a
about that
place
that
called
that
Graven
legend?
Hollow?
Is this the legendary stone giant fortress that you were just talking about?
They
Yes,
look
it is.
about to a
Okay.
reason. Yes,
Maybe this is
Graven
where we go
Hollow.
first.
Graven Hollow is definitely a place to seek out if possible. I agree on this, Cramner says. There is someone you should probably speak to about all of this. Unfortunately, he apparently has more knowledge of the Underdark and some of these connections. Recently, word has come to our attention that he was asking for assistance in taking to the forefront certain allies, seeking out an accord with Gracklestug in order to get us safe passage to their city, at the very least, and operate from there. That being said, Graven Hollow is still a dangerous route in the Underdark. Perhaps from Gracklestug you could get there a bit safer, but I myself have never been. But there is one of us here who has.
Hey, right?
Has been
I've been there.
You've looked for it. You've come close. You know of it. You've really tried to
Okay,
find it.
no.
It is. It is. You have a lot of notes. You have a lot of leads. You've narrowed it down. You think you finally figured out where it was, but you had run out of rations and stuff like that. Take that final attempt.
So with me and this other guy's powers combined, we could probably find it.
King of the Hollow.
maybe Tharnok. Tharnok can give us some insight into where the place is if we stop at Gracklestug. Maybe he would be able to tell us where this put the pieces together for you, and fill in the blanks.
Well, they said. Did you say you know one other person that's been there? That's what they just told us.
Well, that was her. And
I
she's
just
been
know of
close.
She
it. I
hasn't
was-
been there. She knows of it.
Yeah, I just know of it.
Oh,
Archmage,
then who is the
Darmar,
person who's been there?
at your statement, Orga, Darmar, Kramnir, and Holdren all look past the five of you to a human wizard in blue robes, just getting the shakes as he reads through the technology codex. Who has no awareness of what's going on.
So Toblin has been there.
I've been where?
Raven Hollow.
Yes. Oh. Or we Graven Hollow. Yes, I've been there a couple times here and there across the decades. It's a beautiful place, rather.
So you can help us find out where it's at, or you can at least show us.
As you say that, like all the archmages look again at like Toblin. Me, what you mean to go to the Underdark? He just looks like a scolded child. I have very important works I have to get back to. As all the brands just stare down at him.
It's more important than the destruction of the Underdark.
Destruction of the cosmos, really, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
Uh.
Yeah, so.
He looks at all of you. Puts the book down, the excerpt down. Usually I do these things kind of on my own. Head off and find
If
is
it's
this really what you're looking to do with your lives?
Is it really that bad?
Underdark is a dangerous place that you've already escaped from once. To go back down a second time of your own fruition is courageous, best, but now riddled with demon lords. Sometimes it is best to just let matters tend to themselves.
You'd rather us just leave the demon lords down there?
Rather neutral on the whole matter. As a weaver, I must usually stray away from choosing sides.
I like the idea of getting these creatures to fight each other, and then maybe getting the stone giants to help us finish off who's left. That doesn't sound like a terrible plan.
It's an inspired idea, I do say so. Looks at the brands one more time. Enough with the skulls.
There's no way they're gonna stop at the Underdark once conquered it. Only a matter of time.
This
Just leave
is a fact. It's just a matter of time. You may delay you a year or 2 years, but they'll be coming soon thereafter.
So are you all trying to
Reese is
convince Toblin to journey with you in this matter?
I would think so, considering he's pretty powerful in his own right. We could use his help, and if he knows how to get there, I think that you'd be an asset to this party. That along with Oriza, if you would be kind enough to join us.
Maybe I can help traverse most of the dangers.
Start.
I was only reason I recommended the Drow City was because that was where I was kept enslaved till I found a way to escape. While there's nothing more than I would love than to see that place to ruin, we have to try and save it, and then saving ourselves. That'll be an option. I don't know.
Kel's of similar mind,
With our-
probably.
Morgoth kind of looks at Ray and to Kel. He's like, "Are we really gonna? Are we gonna go back down and deal with this? Is that what we're thinking we're doing? Is that a real plan?"
I think up
I was
here was
going-
only a small break.
After Zareth, I was going to go back down anyway.
Yeah.
I thought you had unfinished business.
No, I have something I need to do.
There's also something I need to do down there as well.
While we're down there,
is it
we
all
might as
on
well.
the way to where we're going? Is this all something that we can accomplish many things in one journey?
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know if it's on the way, if it's out of the way.
Or is it if it's in the way?
If Toblin has such an issue with coming with us, maybe then he can just kind of help Ariza and give her directions, a map or something.
If you can
I was thinking the same.
give me landmarks and things like that, I should be able. And I've already kind of deduced about where it is, right? So
Bramner says,
you can at least.
yes, he has gotten quite old in his age, and I don't know if he can cast spells as good as he used to. He is, after all, still
And it's a long
human.
journey. It's a long, long journey.
Yes, I don't think human knees can endure the trepidations of climbing through the Underdark. It is best if he sits this one out. He is frail.
I'm looking at Toblin and I'm like, I know about magic and mages. He is probably way older than they think he is.
Yeah.
I'm
Make
just
an
like
insight
squinting
check.
at him, like, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 12.
It's definitely a mixture of like he's talking obvious shit on purpose to get like
Yeah.
reverse psychology, but you also know that some of these weavers should not still be alive in their time, despite how old their stories go back. And though you failed some idea checks with open, there is something behind those eyes that says, "I guess I'm going down again." But what this is going to be is this is going to be a very brief skill challenge. I would like all of you. This is a culmination of your acceptance of the future of this campaign. This is acknowledgement that this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. Going back to the Underdark, which means we're not coming back to the surface most likely. This is the stepping off point, probably, if not this session or the next session. So if you're all agreed on this, and we are in that phase, I would like you all to vote for me.
Well, there was nothing else we can accomplish up here right now, right? I mean, the whole point was to find out the council that we just went to was to find out what this is all. This is the whole point of us going down, initiating us to go down there, correct? Am I missing something?
I know I was trying to talk to Kel into coming to the surface, and then he got motivated to come, and then I kind of knew this was borrowed time on the surface. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can always come back when we're done.
I am voting you. I guess that's under.
for big U for upper, little U for under.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in.
Soldier boy.
Hey,
Do I
Ariza.
need to put the U in? Or do I need
Yes,
to
if
put
you
my
want
U
to.
you and make it unanimous.
Get it, you for unanimous.
As
Soldier boy, tell him.
you collectively agree upon this, and Toblin sees it in all of your faces, conviction. I guess I have one more adventure in me.
I thought you said you were to stay here.
Come on, Jim Jar.
Well, Don't worry, Toblin. I'll protect you.
I thought we just said he was staying here. He was frail and old.
No, Archmage was trying to urge him into doing it.
I
Kind of
call
like
it
He's
yeah,
giving him
by
the
calling
reverse
him old.
psychology moves.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
He
Was it
sees
just
all these
acknowledge?
young whippersnappers ready to go. He's like, I guess I got one more in me.
As Toblin says, "You do know I'm older than you, right?" It's crime there. He looks at all of you and says, I will help you on this journey. I will help you take on the Underdark and get you to Graven Hollow. I will do my best to protect you. But I cannot guarantee your safety or your sanity should we face such creatures face to face. These are not joking matters, though I do believe in your competence. Though I might be whimsical at times and zany in others, I hope you know that I mean this with all due reverence. If I go with you, I will do my best to protect you. It is not a guarantee these times.
You come with us, and I will do my best to protect you too, Toblin.
Because according to some, my
We're
knees
all
are not
good.
what they used to be.
That's fine. We got Ray. He can carry you.
Yeah, you can
I
ride
can carry
Murph.
him too.
Yeah. Arisa can carry you
Yeah,
too.
she's a bugbear too. Yeah, she's big old. Interesting.
Well, then I guess I have some preparations to make. Archmages, Thunderbrand, Firebrand, Frostbrand. I'll meet you back here. Say the council meeting. There are certain things I must do before we head below.
You're not coming back, are you?
It's
I
gonna be some
hope. Oh,
He's gonna be. I'll be right back. See you later.
Meet me here at this time.
My dad
At
did
dawn.
that once.
At dawn. Look to the east.
Pack of smokes. Have see you bye. That's not
Um,
nice.
As he starts heading towards the Archmages, he's like, "You don't mind if I use your teleportation sigil? Yes, since you put me on this quest, thank you very much." As they don't even like give him they don't even say yes. He's just like, "But you don't mind if I just use your sigil, save me a stress slot or two on my way out." You just see him get to the back of the the platform DS. He starts muttering an incantation, but you notice, comparative to anything you've ever seen before, as he casts his incantation, massive runes, like glyphs in the sky, apparate at his command and just vibrate the area around him and just like cement themselves in the air as he starts casting this massive spell of teleportation. A level you have not seen before, Tekel, a spell you've heard of. As all of the runes start to affix, they swirl and circle him and the dais itself until a blinding light disappears him from the chamber.
Oh. I want to look at the Archmages, and I'm like, we entered a vault in Blindenstone, and it had one of these teleportation circles.
We did
I'd like to get back in there.
have a fellowship with the Smith Nerblin, the Deep Gnomes, back many decades ago. That being said, we have lost access to that sigil for various reasons.
I mean, I could probably copy it if that'll help you.
We know where to go. But if you are saying access is now readily available, transportation to Blingdenstone could possibly be arranged, if that were the case.
I think so. I
Bing,
don't
bing,
know if
bing.
it
I
was
like that.
used, but it could possibly help us start in a place familiar to us, at least, if it is available.
And also maybe give us a way to use that transportation, that teleportation circle to get back here. That would be nice. Like whatever incantations we might need to kill, if we come across a teleportation circle, that we might be able to use it to get back to this one, since we know where this one is. Is that a viable concept?
If you were capable of casting such a spell at that level, yes. But I don't know if any of you, aside from Coleman, will be able to access such a circle. But if you so
He goes
wish,
over to Tobin. He's like, Tobin, you're our new best
Toblin's
friend,
gone.
evidently.
Yeah, Toblin's gone.
Yeah, well, I was like, well, Tobin's going to be our new best friend then, I guess.
He just wouldn't got a pack of
I
cigarettes.
just look at the stone and I'm like, to myself, I'm like, maybe.
What level is that you need to be able to mess with this thing?
I have no idea.
Just planar binding? Is that the spell?
no.
Okay.
Teleportation circle. We need.
Teleportation is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think druids get that.
No, but you get something similar later on, a little bit later on, I think.
It's not planar binding? Oh, it's binding something. Okay, never mind. So
Yeah, planar binding is to bind an actual entity. You're thinking of plane shift.
Yeah.
But that takes you to an entirely different plane.
Yeah, I don't want to end up in another plane.
Come on.
Read awful things.
Do
Exploration, you know?
it. Cast
Where's
it.
your sense of adventure?
Is it- I don't want to end up in the place with a bunch of doors. The Queen of Pain.
So, with that, you have some time here with the masters. If you wish to ask or do anything here, unless you would like to conclude this scene.
All of us? Wasn't there a
Uh,
third book that we could read? No, never.
I think it was just those two.
Oh, just those two.
I had some personal stuff I wanted to do in the magical library, but other than that, I think we're done with this. I'm not sure what anyone else has. If anyone else has any questions or anything.
No.
I can't think of anything right now.
No, but I would go to the library to look at something in my personal time.
Well, then we have not much else to discuss. Take in the grandness of our kingdom. We appreciate everything that we have discussed today, and that you are taking the forefront of this deed. We'll do what we can to give you further assistance in this time. What I would also suggest is figuring out how you wish to go about through the Underdark. If you so wish to, we can teleport you to Blingdenstone through the sigil. That being said, Blingdenstone is very close to Menzo Branson and some other places. Maybe not necessarily to Graven Hollow, but it is for you all to discover. If you wish to gain access through Grakustal, there is someone you might want to speak to.
Really?
Who do we
And who
need to
might
speak
that
to?
be?
Baldric Gem Hollow. You've met him before in the council. He has been pestering us about creating alliances and dialogue between the settlements. He has been constantly bickering about talking with Grakustug royalty to gain access to their trade line so we can send our soldiers potentially from the Crowned Mountain safely to Grakustug, and we could potentially operate from. We have not agreed with this idea, but he seems to be not only adamant about this, but in close talks and dealings with the Deep King.
Interesting.
Well, we only benefit from cooperation, so.
Yes, but I wonder.
Wonder if Thimblestrahd is still there.
Not just that, I wonder if the Deep King is still under.
Nah, I don't care about that. You can be succubused away as far as I care. Just wondering if Thimblestrahad's alright.
But if we're gonna make a deal with the Deep King, and he's being controlled by a succubus, we ain't getting no deal.
That's a good point. Could be unfinished business.
Does he know that she's...
I don't think he cared. He
It
too
was a
old,
whole
he didn't
thing.
care.
It was a whole thing. There was a lot going on.
Smoke rings were awesome.
Queen was a succubus. Had a mage try to I think she had the control of the king. It was a whole thing. It was crazy.
Yeah, so the other place is probably safer. This Gracklestug's probably cooler.
Probably cooler. Zimtrar's there.
Might want to fight with a succubus before we fight with the demigorgon, you know?
But I don't know if we're gonna be
Retake her.
fighting with the succubus though.
Uh,
We left the place.
I do like the way you think, Ariza. She was something we didn't take care of. That would be a good deed to take a succubus out.
We'll need the cooperation of the king.
Is it any closer to Graven Hollow? Can't
But
remember.
I know if it's
It
close.
was a blur.
It is. From everything you've gone through, Raven Hollow is much closer to Gracklestug than.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's also that. It's closer.
So,
Might get to see
Let's-
another smoke ring. Just get a little further back from me next time.
I need to go to Mantle Dareth.
Ooh, there it was.
Well,
That's
where's
the
that?
other city I forgot about.
It's in the Underdark. I need to go to Mantle Dareth when first thing.
Okay, so then why are we
Why do you-
debating the rest of this?
I think whatever place is closest to that, but I'm just saying, like, that's the first place I want to go is Mantle Dareth.
So Oakland know
I
about
look
that
at
one.
where's that in
looking-
proportion to Gravels? 'Cause if we can be teleported there, that's kind of taking away some of the risk of dying just to
I'm-
get there, you know?
Feel like Bilbo right now. I wonder. It's the dungeon master, and I think I have it here. Dungeon master made 1 year ago a map of the Underdark. Oh, this is so gorgeous. How do I show some of this? Oh, damn. I can't believe I made this. Oops. Bleh. Actually,
if
you know
Tobin's
what?
not up for traveling, I'm just questioning how we're going to make all these trips with Tobin in tow. The teleportation thing sounds best for him. Gracklestug is pretty far from Blindenstone, though.
It's
How are we going to get to Gracklestug? Do we have a way to teleport there? No.
You could journey from Ariza. You would know that they could journey from the Crowned Mountain towards Graven Hollow, just through the Underdark tunnels, if need be, and see if they could get there. You do have Toblin to help guide you. It is somewhat closer to Gracklestug from where you've looked from. Blingdenstone isn't necessarily too much farther away from Graven Hollow. In some cases, it's closer, but you have to go through the worm writhings, the gargoyle tubes, just places you know that are very dangerous around.
Yeah, there's no real. What about where's this place that you've got to go to, Kel? Where in relation to all of this?
Mansell Dareth is on the Dark Lake.
Oh, okay.
All the way back to square one. So the Gracklestug's on the Dark Lake, though.
It is. It is on the southwest side of the Dark Lake. Sloopledoop is on the east side. Mansell Dareth is supposed to be on the north side, very close to a place that you've all traversed at one point or another. Nice, cozy little place called Thieves' Hollow.
It's the hollow when we're up
Oh,
here.
Jesus.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yes. Technically, is it the north or south? I made this map, but it was supposed to be on the south side. Oops. Guys, I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD. Regardless, Thieves' Hollow is in the Dark Lake somewhere. Who knows? It's mysterious. Ooh, I don't know. There's one person who knows.
How are we getting to any of these places? If Dekel is saying we got to get there first, then how are we getting there first? That's the question.
Samantha Dareth is on the Dark Lake. If only had some sort of guide.
Yeah, but I'm saying that we're gonna have to walk it all the way into the Dark Lake because that was basically our journey's beginning.
Yeah, that's weeks of travel, right?
Weeks.
Yeah, walking around the Dark Lake would be weeks, unless you had a boat.
In which we know somebody.
We gotta find them on the Dark Lake. I mean, what are the chances? We'd have to go to Gracklestug and hope that she shows up, Cora, right? We're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hole in Icewind Dale we can jump in. I tried.
I can cast Featherfall. It's
I
fine.
tried so hard to get my character into the campaign, and you stopped me.
So how are we going to get to Gracklestug if we leave from here? How do we get there?
I wish there was some
Teleportation circle.
Like, because we'd have to get to Gracklestug, I guess, to find Cora on the boat, to get a boat on the Dark Lake, so that, or we can. What's another place that we can get to quickly in the Dark Lake where we can rent a boat? I don't know.
Jim Jar might still be there.
Yeah, true.
Jim Jar probably still is there. I mean, we have our people in Gracklestug, but if we've got to go to Graven Hollow afterwards, is that very far from?
Toblin was Jim Jar just because of his shape-changing ability.
We don't have a map, right, of the Underdark that we can kind of reference.
Ariza might, because she's a Underdark guy.
Like a map in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the ways around.
And if Toblin is going to come with us, then he knows his way around if he's been to Graven Hollow. So.
I'm just saying, if there's a path, like, and we're starting at X, then what are we going to hit first? Does it make sense that we teleport to Blindenstone and start from Blindenstone to Gracklestug, get a boat in Gracklestug, and then find wherever you're going to, Cal, before we head off to the stone giants in. Maybe we can talk to whatever Thor. I can't remember his name. I had it before. Thorbook, the giant,
Thornhawk.
and Thornock, and get some information. Before we head to Graven Hollow. I mean, there's lots of things that we can do. It's just I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do them. Like, what's the actual plan?
We
Um, and obviously teleportation to the
Cracklestook.
Applestone would probably be the best.
But we don't have teleportation to Gracklestone. We only have teleportation to Blendenstone.
Oh, blended stone. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we were supposed to go talk to Balric first.
Maybe he's got some information.
He's trying to make connections between the Deep King and Gracklestug and the Crown Mountain.
It's probably Jim Jar.
So,
Well, then
maybe
we're going
we'll
to talk
need
to
to
him
go
first
see this guy,
before we do
yeah.
anything. We'll do whatever we've got to do local, but then I guess if we're going to head out, then we have to think about where we're heading to first, and then what the plan is, so that we can just
would I
get right to it.
I know a way
We
like
need
overland.
supplies.
Overland?
Oh, like
Overland and
a way that we
drop
could go.
down.
Then yeah, when I know like like a secret orifice
Alright.
or something.
All right, Ray. Here's a shovel.
There are many.
Yeah.
There are many ways into the Underdark from the surface, but their paths are similar. You'd have to travel still overland, and in our world, it is not
Overland's
as
still traveling
safe as
safer than being well, it's still safer.
maybe in Faerun,
Yeah.
but we are not in Faerun. We are in Alvaron.
Yeah.
The night is dark and full of terrors. It is still a possibility if you guys wish to go overland. You have escaped the Underdark from a place in the Borderlands, which is on the map. There was that took you from the Worm Writhings. But if you would like to go through the Worm Writhings, that is definitely a possibility. Your DM is more than happy to repeat.
Three of us almost die again.
Yeah, the rattling.
There are many places you can go to. If you would like to maybe discern a safe passage overland, it's not as easy as like just going through open fields and stuff, because Alvaron is a very dangerous homebrew setting we're in. It is possibility, but then where it would lead you is difficult to discern. They're not like there's not many places that lead to the more safer places. They lead to more ominous like places. You do know of a passage that leads to the Silken Paths, which is technically a dangerous place, but you know your way well around there. You know of the Silk Runners, a group of different sorts of individuals that know how to go through the Silken Paths. You've made friends with some of them before throughout your time. One of the couple of brothers by the names of Topsy and Turvy.
Mm-hmm.
I might remember those guys.
Gotta find Turvy.
Maybe
There's
he's not coming back down to the Underdark.
Oh, why don't we go talk to the guy that's been trying to the Deep King?
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll go to Baldric.
Talk to him.
all right. So with that, you adjourn your time with the Archmages and make your way out of the Hall of Magic to go meet this Baldric Gemfellow. Gem Hollow, sorry. And as you all leave, with the conviction that you are heading back into the Underdark, with the assistance of Toblin and the Archmages, we are going to take our break. So we'll be back 10 minutes, bathroom, food, all that kind of jazz. I will, why not? I will play some of our newer songs for the stream.
Bring it on.
And you know what? Why don't we bring out our new favorite, Dreaming of Dragons? I don't know if you've heard it, Oriza. But you should
Yeah.
I'll put that on for the stream and everybody. So yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Let's see if I can put that up.
Have you seen magic and the wonders it can do? I've seen how tragic when it breaks the heart in two, it can summon fire.
Somebody. We do have combat music. I'll do one more before we continue the game. Just if I can remember it. But it's an oldie but a beginning. We don't listen to it anymore for various reasons. But yeah, there's reasons. But
It's always nice to revisit the classics.
yeah, the classics. The songs for the fallen few who are no longer here and never will be again.
I just feel the knife in the back right now.
The invisible one or the summoned one?
Well, if the knife fits, wear it, you know. If the knife fits.
Oh, make a left. Oh, mom, make a
Well, for those Eldritch Knights out there, the few, the proud, the not here anymore.
The half-orc Eldridge Knight. That was Kreth.
Listen, guys, I learned my lesson. No, I learned my lesson. Don't make a good, lovable character and then make him leave. I get it. All right. I made a mistake.
All right,
I won't
it's
do
all
it
right.
again. I promise.
I'm just saying. If we had a bard, maybe they would actually sing some of these awesome tunes, or play some of these awesome tunes while we travel. So.
So with that, why don't we? You see something.
But some of these songs were made when I wasn't even here.
Well, I was going to ask Addie if Sarah and Michael were okay with this traveling to the Underdark, considering we haven't really seen them, and if all of a sudden Michael's there, he's gonna be like, "Yo, how did I get to Blindenstone?" That would be an awkward conversation.
Oh, sweetheart, that's not how it works.
Okay.
They're awake. They all know. Every conversation that happens, they all know what happens.
And you're all in agreement here. There's no conflict or anything.
Oh yeah, we're all in agreement. Yeah, it's not like how the other time when 90% of us weren't in agreement and Michael did it anyway and got
That's
us
what
all
Addie
into
would
that big
say.
mess.
Yeah,
That's what
because we
I
can't
think.
afford that in a time of need.
I'll ask Michael when I see him.
That's fair
And
enough.
so what happens is you still see Addie. Well, no, so you still see Addie, but what happens is she'll change the voice. All right, boys, listen up here. Is Michael's voice that comes out. Don't worry about it. Yes, we are all in agreement. We do want to go to the Underdark. You ain't got to worry about it. And then Sarah jumps in like, yeah, that's what we want to do. We got this. You ain't got to worry about it. We're all in agreement. Let's go ahead and do it. And then Addie comes back. I told you, dears.
No, go ahead.
No, I told you, dears. Told you, we're all in agreement. We can go.
We don't know about potential fourth force, right? We don't know.
No,
about
not
this
yet. Not
I
yet.
introduced Michael to Kreth the other night. they didn't really agree as much. So
Just walk up to Ray, just pat him on his purse, like it's okay, buddy.
I know.
All right.
Or got shaking his head. He's just like, Ray, come on. Ray.
I
Yeah.
love you, Ray.
I do my best to knock them down, do good deeds, drink a little ale
Do
when I
good
can.
deeds.
Do good deeds. That's
You're
all
gonna
we
drive
do.
me to hell.
Have you seen my new?
Have
Have you seen my new tattoo?
I have, unfortunately.
I pet him a lot now. I think I'm gonna name
I
it
thought
Relic.
Yeah. So
Baldric,
we're off to see this. We're off to see this.
We're off to see
What's
the
his
wizard.
name? We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah, we're off to see the wizard.
As you all make your way out of the Hall of Magic and to Crown Mountain proper, you see much as you have been, all the other dwarves and stuff. You're given a quick, brief guide by the apprentice, where you can find Mr. Baldric Gemfellow, and eventually, bring this up so I can find him. Need to remember this one. But he is. Let's see.
I'd like to know more. Click here.
God damn it. Storm shooters. Starship shooters. Where is he? Just never clicked so fast in my life. Where's this bald-headed demon? Oh, there he is. In the midst of the trade markets and bazaars, amongst the trading between dwarves and a small sect of different gnomes and halflings that you have not seen here before, you eventually introduce to a familiar bald-looking dwarf that you now have the name of. As you meet Baldric Gemfellow.
Don't worry, Orgoth. Keep the peace. Stay quiet. I know you don't like him. Please.
Is this somebody I don't like? I don't remember meeting him. Do I remember meeting him? Oh, this guy. I do remember this guy. Yeah. Okay. No problem. You take the lead. I'm let Tikel talk to him.
Yeah.
What?
I pushed the forward. Boom.
This was the guy that wanted to use fans,
You got
right?
this.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan. I don't want to. I'm not a fan. This little fat man. It's like,
He can't help it that he's short. It's his species. Well, it's his race.
he could eat less, and that's coming from me. I can still fit in my armor, but whatever.
Well, you burn more
welcome.
calories than he does.
Welcome, friends. I was not expecting you so soon. How have you been? How have you enjoyed the Crowned Mountain?
Beautiful
Crown
place.
Mountain.
A lot of places to
Very-
go. Easy
very
to get
spacious.
lost.
Immaculate, I might say.
It's good. Well, I would like to show you some of this. I did offer to invite you to a grand feast to commemorate your journey to us and our relationships. I'm surprised to be meeting you at this time. But come, let us take a walk through the mountain.
Very well.
I could eat.
Um, you move through the bazaars and trade markets. You see small flea markets, people selling knickknacks, new inventions, different armors, leathers. Nothing so much as in the armory ward or anything like that, but just a plethora of different things like fruits, these subvertids. People are giving directions if you're looking for maybe a goat, a mountain goat to ride into the mountain
Before
ranges.
we do our major, before we do our major, you know, our expedition here, we're gonna obviously stop at a bazaar and do some shopping, right? We don't have to do that now.
I'd imagine.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry, you get your jerky.
Well, that plus there's a couple other things now that we know we're coming up against that we'd like to maybe stock up on and put in the bag of holding, like some lanterns and just
Maybe the king
just
and
stupid
the
stuff.
brands can help us out with some of the stuff we need before we leave.
Yep. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt him. Orgot started slowing down at the booth. Like, are we going to have a chance to get back here to stock up?
Yeah, definitely. If you guys want to.
Yeah. Okay.
As you're looking at all the possibilities, he says, "Beautiful, isn't it? The rhythm of coin, the song of hammer and trade. Every ring of gold, every spark of the force. It's life itself, my friends, and here under the crown, life is plentiful. Oh, if only the rest of the world could see that. But it is unfortunate we come through dark times and wars. But hopefully soon everyone can share in the great splendor of our city, our bastion beneath the mountain." So, what can Baldric help you with?
We were told by the archmages that you've been trying to get free passage or safe passage, and for the Crown Mountain to work with Gracklestug.
Yes, this is true. I've been struggling with this a great deal. I've been trying to beseech the king and the firebrands and the thunderbrands and all the brands under the mountain to do what is sensible. Gracklestug is our ancestors by right and birth, by blood. We owe it to them to not stay secluded forever. They struggle with the same things we did. It is important to rebuild that connection however we can. Especially now, more than ever. We can unite against this darkness and make some coin along the way.
Well,
Do
go
they
ahead.
have an angry dragon here?
You mean Jambershaw, the wormsmith?
Yeah. You got an angry dragon here too? You got the same problems as they do?
There's no dragon within the mountain. Hopefully there never will be.
Okay.
Have you ever tried building it? I mean, teleportation circle?
In general, no. Like,
Because I
walks
mean, that
away
would
from
be.
you for leaving an open question door, like a question just like hanging like that. Like,
Well, no, no. I was gonna
I'm
pose the
Ron
question.
Burgundy?
But no, like if you wanted to have, closer communications with, Gracklestug, wouldn't teleportation circle that can go both ways be more handy?
Hey, we might know a spot.
Well, if you are already aware of a teleportation circle that is well within the means,
Well, no, that's what I'm asking because I would sort of seem you guys have the ability to do that.
I've
But I'm
never
guessing
been
the
to
issue.
Cracklestug myself. That is something we need to fix or remedy. I don't know much of the city. I just know that it would be beneficial to everyone if we could make this happen. If you are saying there's a teleportation sigil, it could possibly make this work easier, then all the better.
Well, what I mean is, couldn't you make a teleportation sigil that
Why do you keep asking
basically?
me to do wizard stuff? I am not a wizard.
I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just stating facts. You guys have, I believe you guys have the means to do it. All I'm asking is like, have you ever thought about doing it? And if you do plan to do it, what would be the best course of action to help you guys to do it? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. I am not a wizard. It's like pointing at everyone, looking at everyone. It's like, why does she keep bringing this up?
We just want to get there fast. I think that's why she keeps bringing it up.
We're invited into the Hall of Mages, the Hall of Magic. Saw their inner secrets and their hidden teleportation sigil, and are telling a random dwarf. Why not?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone use the super secret VIP teleportation circle?
Yep.
Mr. Baldrick, how do you plan to get to this king? Do you have any connections down there at all? Know people? I've never been there, but know anyone have any connections there in the city?
I know of a few people that deal in different trades and gossip, rumors, and vendors. A good man that goes by the name of Cornelius has reached out once or twice. I've spoken with him. We have traded correspondence. That being said, I would create a caravan or sort, and well-trained dwarves of steel and heart, and we would travel the Underdark. Make the deal with the Deep King, if so that way we can create some sort of alliance in these times.
You know
But
about
if
the
you
situation with the Deep King?
Well, if there is a teleportation sigil within the mountain, then we could use it as our advantage. We could beseech them now that we know of this sigil, and I could probably make a deal much more favorable much more easier than maybe walking through the dangers of the Underdark if they can be brought here. Cal, make an insight check. There's something, it's like he's finally got leverage that he's been looking for. And is very interested in learning more, if not using this information now, to his benefit.
Crazy Eye.
We know that
Cornelius?
he's not supposed to know about the teleportation circles.
I mean, there's not a
We screw up.
there's not a gas station on every corner. There's not a teleportation sigil in every realm. It's not really a map. It's not like everyone knows the rules and templates of Dungeons and Dragons, nor the inner workings of how their government works and rules. It's also like, which also lends more to the fact that Tobin just used it without, getting AFOR permission, which probably means Tobin's done it before.
Stop me.
Tobin's the character is just like, I don't give a.
See why I thought it was Jim Jar?
So, as that's brought up and whatnot, so, would you be willing to come with me on this journey to Gracklestug to make this part of the arrangement, a union, free access to this teleportation situation. Something we could use. Maybe the Deep King would be more warmed up to than just sending his people across the dangerous territories. This could actually be the deal we need.
Would y'all have told me about Gracklestug?
I mean, I told everybody about everything.
It's
Yeah.
Ray.
It's Ray, yeah.
Yeah. Do you not understand what's, how should I put this gently, the condition of down there is like?
The Underdark is quite dangerous. There are demons running amok, and Gracklestug is a city with our long-lost brothers and sisters. It seems only fitting that we restore the connection.
Eh, I'm sorry, sorry, dear. I don't think. Oh, I guess that wasn't the best way to say it, but Gracklestug itself is put against two different kind of fights, or I guess inward fights, if you catch my drift. It's fighting for power, and I guess it's not really fighting for power. It's just two stalemates at this point. You got the king, aka Deep King, who I don't really think is the king, and you got Thumberchard, the dragon that holds power as well.
The
And then
dragon
both of them
charge.
are the head dragon in charge. both of them are actually at a stalemate at this point, or could probably break out at any moment. And then of course you got the giants that are also there too. I heard lovely things about them. They even gave, Orgoth his hammer. But
Thumberchard lost weight.
yeah, he also killed almost like his whole organization as well. But besides the point,
Flying around.
besides the point, Gracklestug is not in the best. How should I put this?
The queen is a succubus.
I wasn't trying to say all that, but yeah, yes,
The king is under the control of a succubus.
Yeah.
That is quite disturbing. It is also
And into she's also in bed with the drow as well.
Cal, insight check. And what is everyone's perception check? Like perception level.
For passive perception?
Yes.
16 for.
Mine's
Ray.
17.
Hey.
15.
12.
Fuck.
16 and 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the bugbears.
Yeah, mine's
both
15.
both of you make perception checks. And Addie make a wisdom saving throw.
Lord Jesus.
Baldric gets close and says,
Yeah.
Are you sure about all of this? This seems extremely disturbing. And how could you have known all of this? I appreciate it, but does this mean you're counting me amongst your closest friends? And at
Sorry, go ahead.
And at the mention of the word friends, Addie, your mind feels extremely opened up and cleared and friendly and quite charmed by this individual. And he's your best friend, just like everybody else here. Good friends.
One.
Ray, you notice something for the first time ever. Ray's not stupid, but when things click with you, they just click in a very just like blatant, revelation.
Different way.
Yeah, different way. His chain around his neck, the amulet around him, the onyx amulet, shimmers as if it's arcane in nature. Very
I think,
subtle, is very faint, and very familiar.
I think Murph for a minute, because I wear the amulet that does that for Murph. I just looking her up. What's that with your necklace? I think I saw it get hot. You might want to watch yourself. Do you got a mimic around here somewhere?
Oh no, it is a family heirloom. of great
Murph, do you smell a
importance.
mimic?
Could I use that?
No.
No.
Sorry. You were not randomly singing.
I just
In the
asked.
middle
I'm
of
just
the-
asking.
No, I know.
I'm just
But
asking.
you know, I rarely say no, but it's just like,
I know. I'm just
can
making
I
sure.
hum
Like,
it?
hey, hold on. Can I whistle?
Can I whistle? No.
So yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man.
I mean, we told you everything like that because we just wanted you to know what kind of trouble it is in the Underdark. Yeah, you might be able to get somebody to work with you, but every person that we've trusted has either taken us, killed us, tried to kill us, taken friends. And
Now, there was one time when somebody did save y'all from certain doom. So not everybody is bad.
NPCs. And
But yeah, the Thumberchard has his own place. The king is actually being charmed by a succubus who's in bed with the drow. The giants, they're the ones that are pretty much the most chill ones around. But yeah, Gracklestug, just letting you know, Gracklestug is not in a good place right now. If you
Hey,
wanted to
Ed-
reconnect with the Deep King, if you
why
don't want to
you
get charmed yourself,
why you
you
shaking
got to
your
do
hips like that,
because I'm
Eddie?
happy.
Okay.
I can dance if I want to. I could
All
be
right.
me.
All right. All right. I
Yeah,
mean, I know you said don't pick on him, but you keep moving closer.
I'm not picking on him. Just the food is over here. He got the best stuff, so I want some of that. I want some of that turkey leg and mutton. Forget the veggies. Anyway, yeah, but if you if you want Gracklestug to be one piece again, you're still gonna have to deal with that succubus that has the king in her control. And then from there, you're gonna have to ask the rest of the crew about, Thumberchard, because I ain't never met the dragon. But to me he seems a little what's the word? Out of place. I wouldn't say out of place. But I don't know.
Dragons can be dangerous creatures to deal with, especially ones sentient enough and intelligent. And yes, red. Fiery
Well,
tempers and tyrannical, I heard.
I mean, you gotta ask them. They met the dragon and got out alive, so they must be in his good graces. And then
Who
of
has
course
all
there's
met the
also
wormsmith?
Hey, I got a smoke ring.
he almost got us all. He almost got all of them smoked.
Yeah, it was like a shampoo commercial.
She showers with Pantene.
I think
I'm
I've
sorry,
heard
that
of
shampoo.
this. Pantene.
Major picture, I mean. Or
I got
major
Anyway.
Water
image.
Malone to keep me clean. Anyway,
Now, why don't we take this back to my estate where I can at least keep my word and feed you a good feast, and we can discuss a little bit more about Gracklestug and the Titans, the troublingness of the succubus and the deep.
I saw that hair flip.
why you reading the room? Stop it.
Come. Why don't we head to my estate now?
Yeah, come on, guys. We got a feast we can feast on. Get it? Play on words. Feast. We can feast. Oh yes, I'm So good being a musical genius.
Bring out your musical instrument then. If you're gonna sing.
My musical instrument is my voice. Oh,
Oh, this is the musical episode? Okay.
No.
said no.
At least it's not a
Re-
banjo.
Oh, I would never, dear. I would never play a band. I mean, they're not terrible. They're good they're good for what the music calls for, but I'm not a band kind of person.
as a humble bard around the corner just goes, like banjos anyway, kicks his banjo off the. So, you make your way to the residential area levels, the place where you met Eldith. Deeper in, there's tons of different states, dwarven made, brick, and stone. It's actually interesting to see the different blues and colors and paints. Some people with gardens here, and it's interesting to see what they get up to. Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's getting tired.
No, no. How dare you? Right. So you make your way to what looks to be a lavish dwarven manor, half carved into the mountain of stone, half built outward into the air, fusion of dwarven permanence and surface extravagance. You see these golden chandeliers hanging from iron chains, each flame hovering weightless inside glass globes. The walls, as you start to make your way through the double doors, are made of tapestries of crimson, black, silks that almost seem to shift color when the torchlight flickers. You notice that the floors are very well polished and shimmer and show you reflections, as well as there are multiple mirrors all over the hallway in different places. Some hand mirrors, some hanging from the wall. You see the reflections of yourself and your party members in various different reflections. Servants, all dwarves, dressed fine, moving silently. They have polite smiles. They have silver trays, and eventually you're brought into the feasting hall where there is food and turkey and chicken and hams and all sorts of fruits and vegetables and beer and wines and water, everything brought towards you. He sits towards the head of the table and starts to just put stuff onto his own plate as he wishes you all to partake in whatever you wish to grab at.
So, sit down, find my spot, pull out the new dark dwarven keg and put it on the table with me, and share away.
That is such a good offering. I appreciate that. You know, you are a very good and good person I see to have sharing these engagements. Perhaps friends, perhaps good friends. And Ray and well, actually, unfortunately, first Ray make a wisdom saving throw, and then God damn it, Bubby.
Riza?
Yeah, I need your name is in only one place, and it's in Discord. It's not on your character sheet. It's not on your character name. Your heart in
I
me.
know, I promise I'll figure out, I'll change it. A wisdom
Okay.
save.
It's okay. Don't let the world see you. Don't let the world see the anger. Positive DM vibes.
I'll use that inspiration you gave me earlier for that 10.
I'll allow it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm still charmed.
All right.
Pretty good.
Now, in tandem with her, make a perception check, please. Oriza. I'm just gonna keep saying it so I remember. Oriza.
Just think of Riz. Oh,
I-
Riz.
When you gonna Oriza with that? You gonna Oriza with this? You gonna Oriza with that? Or you gonna Oriza with
You
this?
can Riz with this. But Riz is
Right.
where it's at. Where it's at.
Ray, make a perception check.
It's all right.
Perception. I got a +7 to perception, so
Oh, do you?
Jesus Christ.
What's the total?
it's like 22.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
As
23.
You say as you are partaking and pouring out from the keg, Ray, your mind goes fuzzy for a moment, and you're like, "Wait a minute,"
I was paying attention to him.
and then you realize that you're uncorking it wrong. You don't notice anything else.
All right.
But Oriza, you notice that the onyx amulet around your patron's neck shimmers with an arcane energy for a moment, and then it fades away.
Thank you for the food, Mr. Baldric, Grimhollow. We're gonna go down there to help save lives, and we may die trying, but those are our reasons for going down there. But can you tell me what your reasons are?
And I have an aspiring business to keep going and to keep making as much golden coin as possible. I have been doing very well on Gate Town, where we met, but things are running a bit dry at the time. So fishing across Alvaron for more prospects is extremely dangerous. The Underdark is much closer. It might be much more lucrative.
Grew up in the Underdark, and the dangers are endless. How do you fare in a fight?
In a fight
Should
with
we have to fight?
I have my ways of survival instincts, but I am not a great fighter like my father and my father's father. I am much more sharp of mind, keen to survival, making a coin and paying well.
Orgoth's looking at
Still
Addie
haven't-
right now, like,
But I'll say we're still coming to an agreement as a group as to how we're gonna get there.
I mean, yeah.
We haven't totally agreed, right? We know we're going, but we haven't agreed like on how, right?
I mean, there's only. I don't even know how to get there.
Options are we're trying to get to two different cities at the moment.
Yeah, but do we go the same way y'all came out, or is there another way that we can go in?
Something about
There's,
the boat.
there's a lot of
again.
ways.
I'm gonna try to travel down the Dark Lake again. If we can find Miss, I can't remember your name. It's 17 pages back.
Ariza?
No, she's with us.
Cora?
Cora.
Cora, I think she could be anywhere. It's a Cora person.
We might be able to pick her up in Gracklestug if we were at the docks. I mean, we might run across her, coming and going within a week or so.
She might have got her boat repaired. I kind of slapped the table a little bit. That was the
But
Demogorgon.
where are we?
Destroyed it.
If Ariza can drop us more or less into any city, where are we going first? That's the question. Are we going to just go to Blindenstone? That means we can teleport there, and then from Blindenstone, are we going to travel to Gracklestug? That's a long way.
I mean, if our benefactor over here is trying to connect Gracklestug again, it would best that we can just go to Gracklestug with whatever paper we have in hands that he wants to reestablish, I guess, communications. But for us to do that, we have to dethrone the queen. Oh, that's funny.
For this guy, who is and what's he offering us in return?
I don't know.
I
Well,
can offer you whatever you wish. If you would like
see, there you
payment
go.
in gold or resources, you just name what your price is and I'll tend to it. I happen
Just pay.
to have a
Orgot just
great...
walks away from him.
Oh, okay.
Just
As
pay him in an endless
You're
buffet.
walking away from food? What's
as
wrong with
Orgoth
you?
walks away from the feast.
Just pay him in food. He'll be fine.
I'm just looking at him going, what are we gonna? We're not. But that's not the reason we're going back to the Underdark. Tikel's got business. And if we go back to Gracklestug, I have no interest in trying to kill this queen for no, random reasons.
It would technically be for a
I
random
don't
reason.
recommend you to kill the Sovereign Queen of Gracklestug. That is not likely to make things better. I'm trying to make a deal with connecting the kingdoms.
So basically, we can just go as diplomats. I just hate saying the name, the queen. Ugh.
Ooh, say it again.
Say it again. The queen, the queen, the queen. But no,
If we can't
I'm-
find Cora at the docks at Gracklestug, I'm sure we can hire at least another boat. So if we're gonna go to where Tikel needs to go, unless Oritza knows how to get us directly to there, then we have to go to Gracklestug first, I'm assuming.
I mean, that would be a good base. I mean, I believe that would be a good base. Go to Gracklestug and then find out where Tikel has to go and then go from there. It's a good starting point, at least.
Well, we could drop Aldrich there. Right?
Oh, I guess that is
Just
true.
go about
yeah.
our way to whatever Tikel needs to take care of and go back.
But would he
This
be?
makes sense.
Would
Maybe
he be
we'll have
okay
more
with being
resources from Graves Hollow. We'll
is-
find more help there to help
But would-
with
But would
her
he be okay
situation.
with being a diplomat, though?
Wants to go there and make connections.
Yeah, I guess
and
we could just leave him.
Sure, he'll have his own people guarding his body, so
That would be fine. That should be amenable. You can get me to Gracklestug. I'm sure I can make a great many things happen. As long as the king is under the same mindset. Would you be willing to have the king be amenable to such a request? He has been falling on
It's
deaf
not for
ears
us
when
to
I
make.
bring it.
Oh, you want to know why he's falling on deaf ears? I said that underneath my breath.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know why. I'm gonna say, and that's all I'm saying under my breath. You said that under your breath, and I go, I'm pretty sure I know
as I
why.
take a sip of wine, that's like, you want to know why he's falling on deaf ears? Huh. I look at Orgon.
I go, I know why.
he doesn't know
I
about
know
the
why.
demon incursion.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he sort of knows about the succubus. We try to tell him that the succubus is the one that's in charge, but he ain't getting the hint.
Yeah, we're not.
No,
Right,
he's
and we're not
referring
going to
to
war with
King
the
of the Crown
succubus.
Mountain. He's talking
Oh,
about him
okay.
bringing his request to the king to go to Gracklestug to make a deal. He can't just go without the king's approval to make a deal that he has no business making a deal with. He can't speak to a king without another king's blessing. So,
My apologies.
Okay, well,
You got to be more
I
specific.
misunderstood. Yeah, I misunderstood you as well, and I roll my eyes.
it is okay. Honestly, I just want to make sure we are friendly. Please drink. Please eat. Enjoy the food.
I sniffed the food just because. Did I take a bite?
Orga,
Oh, that's good.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
Morgoth's not eating anything. He doesn't feel like he trusts this guy at all.
That's
Wisdom
fine.
saving throw coming up. Yeah,
Nice.
18.
You feel a headache starting to press your mind. But it washes away. Maybe you should eat, or at least drink some water, because you haven't drank water in a long time.
Okay. He's gonna I guess I'll have some water, but I mean I'm not going to he's sniffing the water first.
Sure.
Here, I brought my
He's like,
keg.
I don't know, this doesn't feel right. I don't trust this guy. I just innately don't like this guy.
Brewed over here next to the keg.
I'll drink.
Okay.
I would rather drink Ray's dwarven beer than this guy's water.
Paladin, oath broken.
I don't even drink though. That's the catch. I would rather drink that beer than this guy's water though.
Orgoth, that's the catch. This is what politics is like.
I'm not a politician. I didn't. When did
I'm
I become a
I'm
politician?
a politician.
I'm a politician.
I'm a politician. I'm about
We
to
know.
smack this guy at the head with my hammer just because I don't like him.
We know, Orgoth. We know. He knows. He knows too.
I'm just gonna stay in the back here and not say anything. Mumble under my breath once in a while. Just
Okay. So, what do you guys feel? Would you like to take up his deal and speak with the king about a potential partnership between the Crown Mountain and Gracklestug? Trying to make some kind of deal with them to use Gracklestug during this time, potentially restore or create trade between the two cities again. Is that something you guys are interested in?
I sort of look to the rest of the party. This isn't my decision. I'm the newcomer.
Addy, you say yes.
Yes. But I don't have the final say.
Mm-hmm.
Told you guys, I think Gracklestug would be cool to see what was going on since we left, but it's going to be the harder route for sure.
it gets us to where Tekel needs to go. That's kind of where I'm at as far as starting trade up between the Crown Mountain and Gracklestug. I don't know that I'm interested either way. How that works out for either one of these guys. I mean, how are we going to benefit from any of their future dealings if we're putting our lives on the line to set it up? I don't see the benefit to us.
Orgoth, come here. Come here. Let's be quiet. And I'll be like,
Are we making anything out of this transaction, or are we just the ones
if
risking our lives for it?
Jim Jar makes money, we make money.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll do whatever you guys want to do, but I don't see how this is beneficial to us personally.
I kind of agree because I mean I'm the guide, and he's just piggybacking off of our
That's
transportation.
what I'm saying. Yeah, we're providing all the risk management here.
Also, it would be a good idea for the kingdom. I mean, people on the surface to know what's going on in the Underdark. Oh,
That's why we're coming here. They want to set up trade, then I say that's great. We get 10% off the top of everything.
I guess we just name our price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Name your
Sorry,
price.
Tekel.
That is completely fine. Like I said, I aim to make a lot of coin if things go well. So, if you seem like you need weapons and arms, magic items, this can be provided. Gold, if you need. It is up to you. What do you think would this lean you one way or the other.
I look at Tikel and I look at Ray, and I'm like, "You guys got nothing to say? You just want to go down there and just lead this guy for free because he's who? He's not bringing anything to the table. Nothing. Tobin's
Okay.
bringing it to the table.
I failed my insight check. Can I roll something to recognize the necklace?
Sure.
Okay, I didn't
Make-
know if I could or not because I failed my insight check, so I just wanted to.
I will say straight roll, intelligence, kind of high DC, but go for it.
Just normal intelligence check.
Yes, intelligence.
Jesus Christ.
Worth a shot. Doesn't ring any bells.
Yeah. I'm not really feeling this guy, but like I said,
But the one person who recognized the necklace says it's an amulet of mimicry.
yeah.
Jesus.
Why don't I put my cards on the table? What does 10,000 gold sound like?
Orgoth?
Well, it sounds like better than nothing we were getting about 3 seconds ago.
Well, I told you to name your price. Apparently, you have very low standards. So
I'm
I
just
figured
saying
to
that
pay.
what's a reasonable price?
I give you 10,000 gold to bring me to Gracklestock.
Any armor or weapons we needed and magic items, remember?
Yeah.
That would be arranged.
Tikel, what do you say? Is this reasonable? This is more reasonable? As long as he's not paying us in demon coin.
Fine, if that's what y'all want to do.
What do you want to do? We have to get to Gracklestook so we can get a boat to go to where you need to go, right?
Yeah, but we have Ariza, who is a guide. She knows how to get there.
But we're going there, right? So we could still pick up.
We're going there anyway, but to go better equipped.
And
Yes.
Kev-
That's fine if y'all want to.
I could use a glaive or a. I think my armor's pretty good, but.
Listen, 10,000 gold goes a long way for Tikel's tinkerings. So,
Don't we have money
I
in the
don't mind
bank
bringing this. We have
in
some
Gracklestock?
in Gracklestook. I don't know about that.
So do we have a deal?
Are
10,000
we bringing this-
gold. Bring
can I throw
me
something
and
on?
my escorts
What was that?
to Gracklestock.
Before we make this deal, can I hate myself for saying this, but I want to try something.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second.
Do I zone a truth this guy or something?
No. Those are the truth. No, it's something. I want to see if I could throw something on top of the deal as well. So I go and lean over to him. Excuse me, friend. There is something that I wanted. If we can throw this on top of the deal with the 10,000 gold, it's basically just for my personal use. But there is this wonderful bow in a place called Landrin at this magical shopkeep that I would just love to have, but at the moment I didn't have the immediate funds. If we do this deal, could you also get me that bow as well?
As the Demogorgon rips through the fabric of reality.
Grabs
Yeah.
Eddie.
And for
Right
some
through
reason, has the voice of Mada Zitro. Grabs you by your bosom and says, "You had your chance." That was supposed to be today. Today.
Get that 10,000 gold, run down the mountain, come back up.
That's good.
Is that the
Well,
one with the sexy eyeballs?
arcane bows can be quite expensive, especially magically enchanted ones. I could probably procure you this item in the next couple of days or so, but it might cut into the overall fee.
Hey,
How much? As I do a little playful.
We can work something else down the road. Maybe Takel can work something out for you.
Huh?
Well, I don't want to cut into his funds.
I try to pick my keg up and walk over to him and put it down in front of him and try to make him drink my ale. It's right in front of him. Have some of this. I think I've pretty good buzz by now.
Don't mind if I do. And he brings out dumps the wine from
And-
his cup.
And because I can't, if he leans forward, and since I didn't say enough about the necklace, I'm going to try to snatch it. And I don't care. I don't
Wait, how
care.
much?
I don't care if he catches me. To be honest, but I'm gonna try anyway because I just want to try to jerk it off of him.
Sure.
Because I did notice it and didn't figure out what it was.
No problem. Okay.
Oh,
But yeah, as he leans forward, I just reach up and try to grab whatever's around his neck that I saw change colors.
That's fine. You're gonna make a strength check versus his dexterity.
Alright.
He doesn't have good dexterity. Oh, but that is.
Bugbears have surprise attack.
Also really good. Oh, but
Add a
it's not.
2d6
It does not
and
take
stuff.
22, I think.
Yeah, it's his first.
Well, he's not surprised attacking here.
Yeah.
You grab it very. Actually, I need to check something. This is actually important. I need to consult the oracles.
you got to go to the internal files.
That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, even if he catches me, I don't mind angering him a bit.
No,
I'm drunk.
this is more of a DM question. Okay. You grab it by the chain, which is heavy and thick, forcefully, and pull it off with tremendous force. He is surprised, he's unaware, and you would do so if it was not magically attuned to him.
Yep.
As such, it cannot be removed by that level of force. You yank it as hard off as him, and it jerks him. It pulls him towards you. He looks at you with a mixture of surprise,
You might have just blown our deal for
sudden-
10 G's though.
a sense of fear, and then a quaint bit of revelation that you are aware of what it is.
I'm
And as
tired
your
of people tricking me and not thinking I'm smart. Like,
as you hold half of his shirt with the claws and the chain around the onyx
Speech
amulet in
dangling.
your hand, as you look at him and he looks at you, and you have the onyx amulet in your hand, once worn by Aurora Lunaris, your traveling companion.
oh,
That is
Yeah,
where
the amulet the queen wore.
That's where we're gonna
Yeah.
end tonight's session.
Yo!
Oh,
No!
Jesus, people.
How did
And that's what happens when you don't take notes. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, it was
Ha!
the amulet the succubus wore.
Yeah.
And
There
there's
are many
multiples of those
Oh,
amulets.
shit. There's multiple. Oh my god.
Yes.
is he
So
in your
this guy
thrall?
is the succubus.
No, because whenever Aurora had her flashback, she was there was other people also in like black robes, and then she was talking to the person like in charge. We know the succubus was probably one of those people in the black robes. We don't know exactly what happened because Aurora didn't tell us, but I know because I took notes on it that's what that is, and I'm like, oh my god.
She never really hid the necklace either. So.
This yeah.
So you're
and-
saying that this guy is probably a succubus?
No, I'm saying
No.
he's in the same group as the succubus, as the person who tried to get Aurora to follow him and everything.
Well, this could also be the same person, just in a shapeshift.
Sure.
Who knows?
Sure.
Who knows? But
Sure.
thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Great cliffhanger episode.
Don't succubus is shapeshift?
No, not.
Literal deal
never
with
mind.
the devil?
Who knows?
No.
We'll find
Oh
out
no,
in
they
our
could be.
next session.
They're probably all part of the same faction,
Oh my god.
and that's why he wants to reopen,
Yeah.
relations with Freckles Thug.
There are many.
Oh,
There are many demon lords
that's
out
why.
there.
That's why he didn't really care that there's a succubus taking control.
Exactly, and why he said I don't want to kill the succubus.
I
and
don't
nobody
want to
caught
kill
that.
you. Yeah, exactly. I caught it,
He
but I
wants
was
to
like,
deal with it?
it was weird because
No, he doesn't want to deal with it. He wants to.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So yes, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. We're gonna go hang out and
Show.
digest this in our other stuff. Check out the VOD and all that other stuff, and then and the channel, the YouTubes. We have tons of music and other stuff you can check out. We'll see you next Saturday. Yeah, peace.
Just look at Mada's smile, bruh. The smirk he has on right now, bruh. Look at the
You're
smirk
falling
and
into
the
my
smile.
plan. Oh. I have fooled you once again.
Oh,
peace.
bruh.